Alrighty. I'm just gonna select here, Lord. Alright, this is probably fine. And we'll see how things go. Alright. Okay. That should be good. I think we're good to go. Let me just put on Twitch real quick. That we are live. Gaming. Well, potentially gaming. Yeah, what's up, Bomb? What's up, Fizzy Bomb? Welcome in, everyone. Have people been playing the new season? How has everything been? Alright. Oh, Yeller. Okay. So, had been redeemed out of stock. What? Busted. Actually busted. Alright, so how are we going to do this? I'm gonna move this microphone over here. And I don't really know. I purchased all the weapons, but I haven't played any of the new stuff. We did that tournament yesterday, which I guess technically X-Ray was using the late Tetras, but I have not Oh, in between one of the matches, I used paintbrush and I shot it for like 2 seconds. Outside of that, I haven't really messed with any of the new stuff. Which honestly, just like looking at a very high level. Wait, new maps are in this? You think so? I thought it looked cool from the. I don't know. Maybe I was different, but from the initial everything, I thought it looked pretty sick. Were these the only? Was there 11 released weapons? 11 seems like a weird number. Oh, I guess so. But yeah, Blaster. If Blaster was busted, I could potentially see myself playing it. Probably not for my team, because I think I'll always kind of be like a painter. But although there is a world where Bab could also be second painter if someone was playing like ballpoint, but I don't think we'll be living in that world. Paintbrush seems interesting, but it looks a little slow. If I talk through it, I might as well just like start. I might as well start blasting. I did see Prochara talk about if you shoot before you jump, like the horizontal flicks, you can get the momentum, or like you can maneuver. Although the timing has to be pretty slick. Why is that kind of like that? Huh. I guess you have a lot of flexibility on when you actually squid roll. Oops. Oh my. This weapon seems interesting. Yeah. I mean, I can ledge camp pretty decently. But like you have to get used to the muscle memory on a lot of this. Hey, what's up, extra? Mode switch is weird. Yeah, it seems interesting. But there's a little bit of learning curve to it. I don't think it'll be too bad. Like just jumping and shooting it, there's no problem at all getting in whichever one you want, but it's like the squid roll, you have to like squid roll quite a bit after. Only like a couple fractions of a second, but yeah. Yo, what's up, Astral? Welcome in. The mall map we have is new Albacore Hotel at home. I think I saw a tweet of like, I think Ren retweeted it or something, but there's like an overlay of Albacore and in this new map. I have to look through the geometry though. I'm gonna do that here in a second. Ledge camping with it has been annoying. I see. Paintbrush fucks up Tetras is not funny. Dang. Tried the paintbrush, it felt like ass. It seems mad punishable. Yeah, usually with the slower weapons, it just like anything that doesn't have good mobility takes a little bit to like actually be able to use properly. Oh, my baby. Biggie Swiggy. My love. I forgot how well this thing paints. Let's see. So we're calling it New Albacore Delano. I see. It is pretty good paint. I can't even lie. We might troll around with Big Swig in certain modes. I need like... That's the nice thing about League is like I'm totally gonna bring this into League. I'll probably play this in League sometime tonight, but I would like to get more comfortable with this thing. Oh shoot. But so weapon seems cool. How does... Oh, it's interesting. I don't know why line marker seems less annoying on Big Swig because there's no reticle to like for it to get caught up in. Yo, what's up, Pig Attack? Like it's kind of a placebo because it still aims kind of low. I can't lie. It seems like it aims way lower in, well, I guess because you're in squid form. Because yeah, it's me looking though. So yeah, getting confident with throwing these out is gonna take a little bit, but I'm actually really excited for this kit. Why'd I throw that? Now I can't switch my weapon. And welcome in, Plurm. Sorry, I might have I read your message in my head and I'm like, okay, let me go down the line and then I can give a proper hello. But I don't think I did. But welcome in. Hope everyone's enjoying the new season. Have people found their favorite weapon that they want to start playing until either it's tough or it's always like, oh, I want to try this, and then like if the games don't go well, it's like, okay, do I enjoy it enough to want to keep playing it, or do I switch to the bread and butter or something a little bit more strong? Shoot. Yeah, Tent, not much to say, but I think Tent, at least from Splatoon 2, I always associate it with Ink Mine, so kind of hype about that. H3 is something I actually want to try, but I don't know. My aim with this weapon is not good at all. But I like the idea of it as like a painting weapon. It just feels like slightly awkward. I'm sure Dude will make a video with this weapon. I need to see it in action. And I know Obito was talking about potentially playing it, so I'll need to see some better people I'm sure there'll be some Japanese players that also use it as well. I need to see this in action before I commit to it. Well, trust me, I will not be committing to it, but before I give it more of a look. Like Tetris seems interesting. Rapid Blaster seems really cool. I don't know. Line Marker I think is going to be make or break a little bit in terms of like how people receive stuff. I think there's a lot of actually like viable kits that have Line Marker. And like as a community, we just have to get a little bit better. I do love that you can do this way closer now. Is a nice little change. But the little bit that I used, because I played a little bit of Orange Zap before the new release, and I still didn't love the power level of Super Chump, but I think we might go back to some aggressive gameplay, so we'll see how it goes. Is it Pixel Yam? Please correct me, either with the correct pronunciation, and I apologize. But thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I'm really bad at pronouncing stuff, so hopefully that was okay. But I think this weapon could be interesting. I don't know how... I don't know. With a lot of the weapons that are gonna exist, like... I think CDS... its range gives it a good... It puts it in a good place. Like, I'm assuming it outranges something like a paintbrush. But there's a lot of stuff that it has good mobility and can keep distance. We'll see how it plays on maps. Also like to call things CDs. I miss the CDs call out, so I'm happy. I'm happy for it to exist. Then what else was there? Is that it? Oh yeah, the missiles and then the Nova. I actually want to try this Nova. The only thing with the Nova right now is that my ability to inkjet is not very good. But I'll probably also use this in some certain like playlists and stuff. It seems like a very cool weapon. Wavebreaker stops you from going in. Wait, what weapon got Wavebreaker again? Oh, the paintbrush. Yeah. If you want me to play paintbrush in our comp, I'm not sure how paintbrush fits into everything, so we'll have to see how that goes. But I don't know. The kits definitely seem super exciting. I was excited for a lot of this stuff beforehand, but I'm glad to see that people are at least in a little bit more of an experimental, happy mood to try stuff currently. I guess we can stick on this. What I want to do right now, somewhat quickly, but also maybe not quickly, we'll see. I just want to go into recon mode onto the new maps. I just want to get a general feel. I have not played on... I've not walked on either one of the maps. I played Humpback back in Splatoon 2, but in terms of Splatoon 3, this is the first time getting on them. I'm gonna go into Clam Blitz, because I also want to see if there's any interesting clam throws. Get a feel for ranges and see if there's anything I can push. Wiper, yeah, people have been a lot more down on Wiper than I thought. People have soured on it quite a bit, but I still think it's very good. It's just one of those weapons. Wiper is one of those weapons that it's hard to see its value in like a solo queue context, because fighting with it feels way worse now. I'm a lot less scared of playing against a Wiper that doesn't have a torpedo with it. And they can't really frontline quite as hard as like with the vanilla kit. But usually, I don't know. In a team context, I think the Wiper's still pretty solid. And like you played it for a couple of games during the stuff yesterday, and like it felt pretty good, honestly. Like we didn't coordinate like perfectly, but it still felt really good. Still feeding with Splash. Honestly, I'll probably be there as well. I can play literally whatever. It gets so cringe when everyone trolls. Yeah. I wish I could clone myself and play H3 and Tetris. So true. All the comps I've gotten while playing, I'm just gonna call it Wiper. I'm not gonna call it Diaper or Dipper. Just gonna call it Wiper. I get no Slayers. Yeah, it's tough. But I do think it'll find a place. I don't know if it's gonna be like top tier by any means, but I still think Wiper has a lot of really good, like, it is effectively like, it's not really a mid-range weapon because like other mid-range weapons will kind of eat it up, you know, like something like a Squeezer, something like a Nautilus, like it kind of will eat up the Wiper, but it still does a really good job against short-range shooters. So depending on like, if there's still a lot of short-range shooters when it comes to painting and stuff, like, I definitely think it'll find a place. Almost certainly. Apparently if you play Tetris, you're decent at H3. Need to test that theory out. Rapid Pro Deco's crazy. That's good to hear. I got Pixel Yam. Yo, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yam Real, the GOAT. Marker combo actually catches you off guard. Yeah, it's gonna have like, if people take the marker weapon seriously, it's initially gonna be pretty good because it's gonna catch you off guard. And then people will actually play a little bit more respectful around it, but I still think marker is going to be good, but it'll probably see, it's going to have the surprise factor until people have gotten used to it, because that's how I still am in certain cases with stampers. Like, only every so often do I play against a good stamper and like I just get super punished for everything. Feels awful, man. Cheap squid surges on this map. Oh, I did see a clip. They're like, is this easy to do? I don't even know how they did it. But like, I saw a video and they like got super up in the air. Is it just the... It's not really just getting max height. I don't know. I saw the clip of someone doing this and like, it didn't even look like they didn't get the squid surge animation. So I don't even know how, I don't know how this is possible. Like, can you, is there some part of this that, oh, I don't know how they did it. Because they did not get that animation at all. Oh shoot. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to mess with it a little bit. I see more wipers again today. Normal kit's just more fun. Deco's probably better. Real. I'll play V Wiper and solo to warm my mechanics. We're serious about having it in a comp. Still stupid agile, yeah. I just think that like against short range shooter matchup specifically, it doesn't need a bomb. Bomb allows it to be like super aggressive, but you can still get a lot of value just with the weapon itself. Just farm when it makes sense, not when we need to play objective, yeah. Yo, what's up, Free though? Welcome in, welcome in. Wiper spams missiles like nothing else. Not a fan of it existing. I like missiles, but if it's like an oversaturation of missiles can definitely be tough, but we'll have to see how it goes. Like, I think the nice thing about the Wiper kit is that most comps probably don't want 2 sets of beacons, so we probably won't see a double up on missiles. So I think right now, I think we're probably in a decently healthy state, but again, we'll have to see how it goes. My initial impressions is that Rapid Pro Deco, Paintbrush, Cerulean are super good. Nova Wiper are annoying for spam. Uncertain how heavy deco fits. Yeah, I think heavy deco is still gonna be strong. Yo, welcome in, pig. My bad. Welcome in, welcome in. A surge roll. What is a surge roll? Double frame perfect input. Wait, that sounds fun. Is there a way to learn? Because I know at the beginning of the game you could do some weird stuff and they like patched it out, but I was like right there. I'm not getting the I'm not hearing the sound, but yeah, I need more information on how to do it. Tech using speedruns, it's harder in multiplayer because you can't pause buffer. Oh, it's super fascinating. They did make a patch, just made it harder. Oh, interesting. I've only been catching Lantro speedrun a little bit, but in order for me to succeed, I need to see more. That's super fascinating. I'm gonna have to find a video for that. I probably like, won't use it in a game, but very interesting. Can't sit and spawn and spam missiles the entire game. I mean, maybe. Will I be accepting replay code soon? No, you're good. You're good. So yes, what we're doing, and before I start really going into the map, I'll talk through this. But I've been working with Vapor, who's another wonderful person in the community, and we have another server. So there is a second server, but this is how we're going to be managing replays for like the time being. And by time being, I mean just like moving forward. How do I make a... I'll talk about it in a second. I just want to find the invite. Custom invite link. Is this... What? No, that's not what I want. Wait, how do I get a link? I'm like a boomer on Discord. Server. I guess I can just do this one. It says, oh, edit invite link. Oh, expire after never. Ooh, okay. All right. Grant temporary membership. I don't know what that means. No, I'm not going to do that. All right. Let me stream elements because I need to update, or no, stream what? Yeah, stream elements. I need to update the command. So basically what we've done is we have created a, oh shoot. A new Discord server that's a more centralized approach, I think is the best way of putting it. For reviews, just coaching as a whole. We have some potential workshops going on when it comes to like coaching, and I know that there were some other people in Vapor Circle that were looking to do like commentary like workshops and stuff. So we definitely have some bigger plans for it, but yeah, we're gonna use the server as kind of the resting place for the reviews and everything. If I do backslash VOD, Alrighty. No, VOD isn't the right command. If I just type in review. Alright, so let's see. Does this work? Review. I gotta update the code and everything. So yeah, so we're gonna be using this. And I'm probably gonna close down the review area in my specific Discord just because basically we want a more centralized approach to everything, and this is going to be the best way for us to do it. The overall goal, because as much as you know, and everything that I'm doing in terms of like live reviews here, posting them on YouTube, all of that process is still staying the same. But in terms of actually submitting the replays in the codes and stuff, this will kind of be the new resting place for it, because our goal is really for sustainability and really for expansion. So as we continue to look at replays, look at analysis, looking at how we want to grow and improve, we just want to make sure that it's being done in a way that we are able to sustain. So one of the nice things, and again, the process and like the template and everything is effectively the same thing as before, but the only real difference is that there is the option to have other coaches and analysts, and it also provides you the ability to, you know, see who else is out there when it comes to like coaching and stuff. Like I'm still planning on doing as much coaching as I'm doing now on all the replays. I'll probably actually be ramping it up a little bit, at least for like the next month. So, you know, all of that's going to be the same, but yeah, the goal is to have more more expansion, really be able to promote it, and it be more of a community thing, as like the competitive Splatoon and casual Splatoon, truthfully, communities as a whole, versus just like something that I'm trying to do in like my small subset of the community. And that way we can have a bigger outreach and an easier way to just promote it as a whole. Also, it's nice to work with other people when it comes to some of this stuff. So the production over time will get a little bit better as well. Still working on the details, but right now, because it started with just Vapor and myself, so we were like the first two coaches. We're also potentially accepting other coaches. There is a forum if someone's interested in doing analysis and everything, but you know, when you're submitting a replay code the same way, if there is someone very specific that you want to do reviews, then you have the option to do that. Otherwise, you know, it's still the same first person to submit is the first person that goes through it. But, you know, when it comes to certain, you know, everyone has like strengths and weaknesses and like how they go about stuff. And you may just like resonate with the way that people conduct their types of stuff. Like for right now, and, you know, I'm open. I might potentially look to shift it around for sometimes or maybe all the time. We'll see. But like right now, I don't really do like, I don't really do VC like while I'm doing the reviews. Like I love having the dialogue like through chat and stuff, but I think it's a lot easier just to have me kind of conducting stuff and not like, sometimes the conversation can be a little bit distracting for me, but again, it's something I'm working on. But I like the conversation as a whole. But, you know, if there's someone that you really want to have like a more like handholdy approach, or, you know, if you're an Explosher main and like, you know, Vapor's doing coaching and Vapor is an Explosh main, for, you know, you can get very detailed specific things. I as a decently high and watch a lot of competitive play, like I can still provide a lot of context for a lot of this stuff, but you know, over time, it's like, yeah, Bab mentioning X-Ray, if he was looking to do something like it, like if you want specific like Tetra stuff, I'd be like, oh, like X-Ray is part of the staff. Like we want to have like analysis that we can kind of trust and people that we're confident that can still provide you a high quality of replay and everything. But everyone has their own style. Everyone has like certain things that they're good at, and we want to try to highlight that and continue to expand within the community as a whole. So that's the overall goal. Right now it's myself, Vapor, and then we also have Echo that recently has been part of the team. We have to actually get everyone together on a call just to just get like a general just everyone meet each other. But yeah, we're setting up something that's more sustainable so that we can continue to expand. I would like for it to grow, and like the current response for the coaching and everything is like super awesome. I've been really happy with it. But if it expands past like twice or even 3 times, or maybe even more of the overall response of wanting to get that type of coaching, I can't have that many reviews. Like right now it's at a good pace, and I probably have bandwidth for at least a little bit more. But the goal is not to have everything fall on like my schedule or whatever. And there has been a lot of just what I've seen on Twitter and stuff. I've seen a lot of people streaming and doing analysis type stuff. And, there are people that do coaching. So the overall goal is to make it accessible and really have a kind of fine-tuned approach to it all. So at this point, I've probably gone in circles a little bit, but that's the overall goal. So I know it's annoying joining a single, what's it called? Getting a single, like joining a single server is like annoying, and then making y'all join a second server is extra annoying. So if you don't want to be on my server, I don't blame you. I understand how rough it is to have a lot of servers on Discord, but yeah, that's the, at a high level, that's what we're aiming to do. And hopefully we'll be able to continue to expand. And there's other things that I want to do with replays as well. I've done some like over like a really high level gameplay. I want to record overhead and then POV of like all 8 players. And I want to like have a nice resource. Like Sindhu has a VOD section that is decently populated, but definitely has a lot more room to grow, especially for more overarching stuff. Like there's a lot of streams and like a lot of tournament people like putting their streams, but I want to have more high level, like, I really want to find top level, like, roller gameplay, or top level. 96 Deco is something that is going to be seeing more play probably with the news patch. And like, I had to spend time to do the SWC, like the last tournament. There was a, they provided the review codes, and like for all of the finals and all the semifinals, I was able to do the overhead and an all 8 player POV. So that'll get uploaded. We actually already uploaded it to the channel, but I'm still getting it posted and getting all the time codes and stuff like set up in the video description, just so it's easier to view. But like that's a project that I couldn't really take on myself, to the point where I want it to be. My ideal goal is that every tournament gets archived as detailed as possible. And with 2 people, that's obviously not feasible, because doing an overhead and 8 POVs takes anywhere from 30 minutes in a short game to 50 minutes for a full game with some overtime and everything. And that takes a lot of time for someone. And, part of having a more centralized location for this is to be able to, process the demand for all of that, and to, have resources that multiple people can kind of jump in on. And if someone, has a capture card, has the ability to record it, we give them the process of how we want it recorded. And then that way, more people are able to take it on. And because of the funny patch timing, I almost wasn't able to get all of the stuff taken care of, because I was like just running out of time, because I forgot the patch was Tuesdays I thought I had 2 more days of stuff, but that didn't come. I forgot that they patch it early. So like Vapor was able to come in and be like, oh, like give me some replay codes. Cause I was talking to him. I'm like, oh no, like I thought I had more time. I'm not going to be able to get everything recorded. And he's like, oh, okay, just give me like a couple of codes and I can at least get the overheads reviewed so that they don't get lost forever. And you know, just having more resources, I cannot talk, more resources on this allows us to be able to do more. And overall, that's the goal. Because there's so many weekly tournaments like SOS. There's so many, you know, low ink to a certain degree, but that's a lot of games. That's a lot of teams. But, you know, there's like weeklies that are happening of high level competition all the time. And like, how nice would it be to just get all of those POVs like recorded in the review? And obviously you missed the reticle and stuff. Like there's some details because the replay system isn't perfect. Some camera smoothing. So it's not exactly perfect, but when it comes to like decision making, you know, where are people opening with a certain weapon? How are they playing certain scenarios? Like my overall goal is to be able to capture as much as this as easily as possible. So that if a new player wants to come in and be like, oh, I really want to play like, you know, 96 or, oh, I want to play, you know, the new Wiper. It's like, oh, go to Sendu's VOD section and we've recorded hundreds of, you know, Wiper games that hopefully span across a bunch of different modes, a bunch of different maps. And you can really have like, you know, 10 different games of the same map and mode to help answer whatever questions you have. And again, this is not something that I can do myself. So there's a lot more in the works with it all. But the more assistance that I can have, and also Vapor has a lot of really good ideas that we're trying to implement as well. And I'm sure the community as a whole has a lot of really nice ideas that, you know, we'd like to support. So if you're interested in like doing analysis or coaching, we are looking for more staff, and there should be an application link somewhere in that Discord. If you can't find it, I can send it over to you. Otherwise, that's yeah, that's where we're at. So hopefully that gives a little bit of answering as to why there's a new server for all the replays. But yeah, if you need the like if you want to submit a replay, which I need to update the title. Wait, is it replay or review? I forgot what I did. Review. Then that's like the best way to go about it. That way, as this continues to grow, we can meet that demand and we have the ability to take on bigger projects. One of the last people I coached got upset because I roasted the comp they ran. Raro. I want to put 99% of my effort into being better at the game for sure. Remaining 1% to each 3. Sorry, I missed some stuff. Sorry, it was in a match. If I submit a replay on the new Discord, will you be able to review it on stream, or is it for any coaches in the Discord to review? So, and we kind of covered this in the rules, but maybe it's not the most clear thing. If you, like when you submit a review code, we were using the subject line. Maybe there's a better place for us to do it. But when you submit it in the subject line, if you want it to be reviewed by me personally, just put like reborn in somewhere in the subject, or that can just be the subject. That way, when I'm going through the list, I'll know, oh, this is, you know, they want me to review it specifically. If you want someone like Vapor, or, you know, as we continue to grow, if you want specific people, you know, if you're like an E-leader main and we have an E-leader that main that does a bunch of, you know, that wants to take on the reviews, then that will be an option as well. And our goal, like we have an Excel sheet, but we're going to try to do a better job of like promoting all of the different coaches and stuff, and kind of give an example of, you know, what they do, what does their reviews look like, you know, like I'm guessing over time, like a lot of the coaches and stuff will have like YouTube channels, or they'll have, you know, rebroadcast of their channels uploaded somewhere. So you can kind of just see like, oh, you know, this person's doing reviews and they do it this way. This other person does reviews this way. And it can help you really you know, find someone that fits your needs the best. So if you don't have a preference and you just wanted to get reviewed as fast as possible, right now it probably would be me anyways, just because I'm probably like, out of the three of us, I think I'm probably doing the reviews more often than everyone else. So there's a good chance that I would probably review it anyways. But if you want someone specific, just specify in the subject line when you create a new post. And that way we'll make sure, you know, if you want Vapor to review, I won't, you know, I won't touch it. And you know, you just have to be reasonable with everyone's schedule, because I'm not exactly sure how much time everyone has for stuff. It's still kind of the end of the school year and we're still trying to figure stuff out. So that's the short and the long of it. My Discord will still exist. I think one of the things that I think will be easy for me to do is, like, probably later today, I'm gonna probably, after just a little bit of recon mode on the new maps, I will probably just do 4-person league if there's enough people, like, you know, 4 people in open, and like get a league power and stuff. And I don't always have 4 people. Sometimes I'll have like my teammates and stuff that will want to play, or like sometimes there's just other people I want to play with, so I'll schedule it through there. But a lot of times I'll probably just need like people to play with. So if anyone in like the chat or whatever is interested, my goal would be to just in the Discord, I'll just post, like, with the nice thing about the new what am I trying to say? With the new invitation system that they have, I can just post something, like I can create the link through like the Nintendo app or whatever, and I just post it in my Discord. And then on your phone, you just accept the link and then anyone can join. And then that way you don't have to worry about pools, you don't have to worry about you know, sending friend codes and all that stuff. It's a nice, more streamlined process for it. And it's just an easy way for us to do it. So, you know, we'll probably actually do that in a little bit here. I still don't have X rank unlocked because I only got the S+8. I didn't get all the way to S+10. So yeah, let me catch up with chat and then I'm gonna start just kind of just doing stupid stuff in recon mode. See if we can break some things. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Fizzy Bum. Good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, you can feel free to submit codes. You know, I'm not gonna be upset if you're looking for replays from other people, but if you want it reviewed by me specifically, just make sure you make a note of it. Otherwise, whoever has the availability at that day and is able to get to it will, you know, that's what they'll get to. Yo, what's up, Zach? Oh my god, League, yeah. I'm so excited to grind for League powers down the open. Let's go, let's go. New 10 kit's so fun. Oh no, I mean, I'm happy for you. I would be so scared to play against your 10 AI. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hey, what's up, Mystic? Hello, hello, hello. Depending on the mode. Fair. They killed the sprinkler spot on the lace? Oh, wait, was there something up here? I forgot what the old map looks like at this point, I'm gonna be honest. Why does the lighting look so dim, though? Was this how it was in Splatoon 2? Feels very dark. Well, could you do this? Imagine. It's sad. Yeah, I think it's a little too high. None of these walls are paintable. For it. I wonder if you could do that funny jump to get up here, whatever that double frame perfect setup is. So anyways, if y'all played Splatoon 2, I'm sure y'all are familiar with this map. I think for the most part, everything is the same from what I saw. This bump is still the same from previous. I don't know if the geometry is different. This is actually really nice. What the heck? I wonder if this is in other modes. This makes flanking like way easier. What the heck? Oh, this is the only way though. You can't get up this wall. I think as a, like, if I'm trying to push back, like, I think this is actually like a better option than climbing up the wall, if I'm being honest, but it's fascinating. That's uninkable. Is there anything else interesting? I don't really know. I doubt that there's any. Oh, it was actually kind of close, but I doubt it. Yeah. I'm not gonna make you all suffer, but it's hard to see with your height with the ball. But it looks like they made this a little bit too high, unless you can like potentially weave it into this corner. Actually closer than I thought, but yeah, that's max height right there. Yeah. So maybe that's not feasible. Yeah, it's not really gonna get you anywhere. I probably should be doing this on Splash, but I like the new weapon. Right. No, when we're looking to push, most of the time, which I don't know if I guess they probably did have this in the last game. You probably could throw it and then do a quick roll. Oops. Okay. Oops. So are there any interesting spots? I'm trying to see like what max height is and see if there's like a ledge that we can scam a little bit. This is probably too far. Yeah, it's way too far. Okay. It's not a bad option, although I stuck out a little bit. I don't know if you can do it directly behind. I also need to know where I need to pick up all the clams so I can start figuring out where clam pods are. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember them from Splatoon 2. Yeah, this looks like it's definitely doable. Oh shit, not when you don't roll. Oh shit. Well, me when I mess up the roll. So can we do it behind this? If you do it like back. It's close. So wait, how did I get it before? I probably did from like back here. It's probably because I rolled from like off the ledge. But if you don't peek, you might have to peek so you can go past. Could you do this? Could you get up here back in Splatoon 2? I feel like I've never seen this, but maybe I'm wrong. You do unlock X2 when 09 you sees. Oh no. 10 stocks back up, yeah. That weapon seems very strong. You could tell from the trailers the raptors were higher. Still wearing the recon and cried. Sprinkler's not reaching. Oh, like all the way up there. They removed the paintable wall. Gotcha. Only in clams. This map's as horrendous as it was in the last game. I thought this map was okay. Zipcaster is fun. I could see Zipcaster being pretty neat. Because you can probably hit those like side walls, right? Not that you'd really ever want to go that deep. Actually, I don't even know if you can do that. But you can definitely hit like over there. But at any point, there's like walls behind that you can go to. So yeah, I think Zipcaster is probably pretty good. Can you throw a small clam into the basket from that spot? Oh, almost certainly. But yeah. I just wanted to check. I might be able to hold this wall right here. Hold on. No. Yeah, small clam should be no problem. Just trying to like do this behind cover. This is how I enjoy. This is my fun on a late night. Watching other streamers and doing this. Use Zipcaster onto the rafters? I have no idea. So yeah, I guess if you wanted to do it over here, you have to like... Oops, I didn't... No! Okay, thank you. I didn't actually squid roll, so you probably have to do like... Oh my... I'm out of touch with squid rolling now. Ooh. But you should be able to squid roll for this one. Why am I not getting the roll? Something like that, I guess? Wait, did these spawn as 4? Or was that because of... It had to have been because I didn't pick those up at the beginning. Yeah, it should always be 3. That was weird. I don't know if that's part of a pot or not, so I'm gonna pick that up. Oh yeah, we wanted to check the small. Whatever, we'll just score here. So yeah, you should be able to just... Okay, I can't throw. I don't have to keep the basket open for this as well. Yeah, you can definitely do that. But, yeah, you should be able to, like, backward squid roll forward at any point. But I don't know how far back you can go. Because, like, this was a decent score spot before, but I wonder how far back. Okay, you can go even farther. Oh, like... Oops. Be careful about this side ledge, because it protrudes a little bit. You have to be off the wall a little bit. That's too far back. I like how they made it so that the stuff, like, slowly falls down there if it gets stuck on the ledge. I wonder if they did that intentionally. Yeah, so you have to be, like, kind of far forward, but still not bad. This is, like... This is too crazy of an idea, right? Yeah. Could you imagine? Oh, man. That's like kind of close. Maybe I'll do it from right here, huh? No. Okay, maybe I hit? No, I didn't hit. It's kind of close, not gonna lie. But I doubt your jump. It's actually heckin' close. That hit. You couldn't throw from back here in Splatoon 1, right? Or maybe you could. I don't know. Oh, you can... Wait, you can just run and jump from up there. Could you do that in Splatoon 1? I actually just don't know. Hmm? Did you do that back in Splatoon 2? Or not 1, Splatoon 2? Oops. Like, obviously, if you're jumping out like this, like, you're probably gonna get splatted. But it's good to know in terms of, like, the overall height and stuff. I mean, like, if you need to score, because sometimes you'll just be, like, running through mid and stuff, and it's like, how far forward do I need to be? I feel like before you had to, like, be all the way up here. Like, I think you had to be, like, right here. But, I don't know. I had to open up Splatoon 2, which I'm not willing to do. That's actually pretty good. You just could... It's not bad. But those are like desperation throws to either end the game or to like keep the basket open. Also, real quick while I'm up here, I don't... Oh... Was this rail and clamblets in Splatoon? I don't remember anything about Splatoon 2, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how you're getting up here from... There's no reason why you'd be on the enemy rail like that if you weren't already scoring, but as an interesting thought. Yeah. So you can use this as like you can use this little bit of a downslope as like tiny bit of cover, but I don't know, it's about the same. This covers you could definitely do something like that. But you have to climb up here, that was the only thing, so I guess it's good to know if you do like something like that. Yeah, it's not a ton of covered pieces. There's probably some interesting stuff that you can do, but this content's a little bit too dry even for me, so I probably won't sit on here for too long. But I'm just interested. That should... My squid rolls are out of touch and out of time. Okay, so you have to like jump off of the ledge a little bit in order to hit that. Like you have to extend your jump. Is that not scoreable? That has to be scoreable. Someone thinks I'm fresh. Let's go. Alright. You might be able to hit that, but honestly, it's not that practical. There's not like a lot of cover in these types of areas. Was this inflatable here last time? I don't think so. It's actually interesting. I think I like that change. And then up here, everything's about the same. See, I think that's about it with this map. I don't feel like going through all the modes. I just want to get a feel for it. And then the other map, which, do people know what they're calling the new map? Because it's called Barnacle and Dime. Barnacle's more fun to say, but Dime is one syllable. B and D works, but yeah. I want to sit in recon mode and just like look at all the shops. Although I think there's a lot of duplicates. I'm sure a lot of this duplicates. Oh wait, I am in recon mode. I just want to zoom in on all the shops. Look at this person shopping. Look at this 2 FPS action right now. Let's go. But it'd be fascinating to just kind of look and see what's going on. Triple layer. It's not bad. Alright, I like the statues here. They're like 3D. There's dragons? Oh no, it's just some sort of fish. Some sort of fish. So I don't know how far back I'll have to see in zones if you're like playing from like all the way back here. If you get like locked out. Because the map's pretty small, so you're probably not going this far back. Maybe in like Rainmaker or something, but... Or maybe TC. If you're like a leader. But I like the rate drop over here. It gives me reef vibes. Also, where's the reef? I thought they data mined it. I'm glad all these walls are paintable. I don't know. I think this, from so far, like this map actually looks kind of cool. It does feel a little... Why is this pillow here? I mean, it's a shark, like, there's no reason why it can't be here, but, because it's like a nice little shark spot, but interesting. But I like how they made all of these, like, squid roll friendly. So it's just like, if you need to cut a corner, it's very easy for you to do so. And they also made this ledge friendly, so if you need to squid roll up here, you have the ability to do so. Can you fire over this? Not really. Maybe with a squid roll, actually. No. Like one of these numbers. Oh, I didn't do clams. Oopsie. This is zones. Let me jump into clams real quick, because there's some pillars we might be able to abuse. We shall see. I'm glad the walls are paintable, kind of sad. Hey, we take what we can get, you know? Got zones on the brain, yeah. I don't even know what the rotation is currently. I need to look. So new rotation just started. X, well, I can't even play X. Oh, Anarchy series is splat zones. Yeah, we might play a little bit of that. We'll see. Maybe we'll do some clams. We'll see. Anyways, clam blitz. I'm gonna start picking up clams so I can better understand pods. Because at the very beginning of the match, clams just kind of spawn wherever. Again, same. So I'm guessing this type of structure and layout is the same throughout all the modes. I don't know why a lot of the Splatoon 3 maps feel like I've never, well, I played paintball once, but I never like actually played paintball. But I get very paintball vibes from everything. It's just like you're like moving from like small cover to small cover, which I think is kind of neat. This area is kind of interesting. I don't know how I feel about a bunch of clams. Like, this map seems like it could be very easy to KO. I feel like the pod spawns are... Oops. Are gonna be like all around mid. Although mid's kind of far back, but there's probably still gonna be some pods over here. I'm just clearing off what's here so far so I can... My ball. Oh. Okay, so you can only cross over through left side, I guess? Yeah, right side definitely can't do that. I don't know, I think this layout's like kind of neat. It's a little bit, what am I trying to say? It's a little bit claustrophobic though. Like it's a little bit bunched up in some spots. Because like if Machine was still good, like Machine would probably eat up in a lot of these, I mean, it's still fine, Machine and stuff, but stuff that can go over ledges, I think it's a ton of value on this map. Like you definitely have like longer corridors if you play like a wiper or like mid-range and stuff, like there's still open areas for you to like take advantage of and like higher ground for you to take advantage of. Short range has enough cover to shark behind stuff and be able to like maneuver around pretty fast. So I don't know, this map seems interesting. It's obviously very, I don't know if there's any jumps you can do like through the water. Where does this rail go? This feels like an unneeded rail, but we take those. You can't hit. I highly doubt. Yeah. If you do whatever that one jump that we were talking about before, you might be able to use this to get up there. I don't even know if it's worth the effort though. Alright, anyways. So you can't cross over here. Yeah, this is a pretty decent lookout spot. But you can only cross through here, so Petras or something could be kind of neat. Or ballpoint Monka. Yeah, this is way too far back. There's not a lot of stuff around the basket. I guess maybe you can do like... I mean, you can definitely do this, but yeah. Can you go over though? Probably not. Yeah, because if you're already up here, you can definitely do it. That isn't all that great. I doubt you can do stuff from like back here. Yeah, there's not a lot of interesting clam stuff from this area. I guess it's good to know if you can throw, like you can definitely throw from up here and score, but I guess it's good to know with a big ball. You probably have to jump forward, but yeah, that's not too bad. Because if you're playing like mid-range or something, you don't want to give up your positioning. It's like being up here and still being able to hold down this area. But this map definitely screams high KO potential. Oh yeah, I didn't look at the clam pods. Yeah, they're just like... It's very easy to cycle. I don't know if this map will see a lot of play in Clam Blitz. We'll have to see though. It's just like stupid fast to make balls. It's like Mahi clams except for I don't know, mid's more interesting to fight. How do chargers thrive here? Yeah, chargers still seem pretty scary, but I think these, like, I'm glad that they like lowered the elevation a little bit on these areas so that you're not as, like, you have the ability to be at least a little bit stealthy. Yeah. Honestly, interesting maps. We'll have to see how they play. I don't know when they show up. Looks like Humpback will be in the next open. And Wait, Barnacle and Dime. Splat zones in 12 hours. Okay, not that one. Oh, and 2 rotations. There's Clan Blitz on that map. But that's in series. What about X rank? X rank it's not for a while. So we probably won't play Barnacle and Dime for a little bit, but all in all seems like a pretty pretty interesting. I shed a tear at them. I love the small squid surge roll ledges. Yeah, I'm a fan. I've kind of just come to accept a lot of the smaller map design and stuff. At this point, it is what it is. Like it's very deliberate at this point. But I do like on this map that they've added a lot of like cover and a lot of things to be able to like work around when it comes to actually maneuvering in the map. But yeah, I think both are gonna be good additions to the overall game. So now I need to figure out, oh, I can do nice. Made to order grandchild. What does that even mean? I don't want either of those. All right. Oh yeah, and I want to look at clothes. I think I got maybe one new thing of clothes. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong place. I love this banner. I'm glad that they give this to you at the beginning. Was banner sick? Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, I don't even have the X battle thing. Are y'all playing in this? Oh, tomorrow? Wait, it's late tomorrow. Wait, we can do that. And wait, we can do this with teams, right? I wonder if I can convince my team to do this after scrims. If not, we'll get some people in. I'm definitely competing. Down to do it, but it's turf, yeah. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Doing 9s run? What the? Bab, I can't play. I can't play turf war without you. You're gonna choose a 9s run? No, I'm kidding. Oh wait, is there a new? Oh yeah, there is. Oh, I forgot about the new Salmon Run map. Wait, that's kind of hype though. Wait, that's kind of sick. No one's been able to play it yet, right? Alright, oh yeah, shop, sorry. So I want to look at the shop, and then I need to figure out what I want to play right now, and then I'll have to figure out what I want to play. New salmon map's the easiest one? Good for me. Oh, people have played it in oh, I see. Nice, I can actually level this up all the way now. Okay. Alonzo coming in kind of clutch. I always level up my gear to like so that all the slots exist. Did they give new clothes? I mean, they had to. It was a new season. Okay, and we have all the weapons. 21, 36 in tower, so good. Nice, congrats. Welcome in, Bounce. I still have not unlocked X rank at this point, so that's what we're on the grind to do now. There's no new gear. Wait, is there actually? Besides the catalog? Oh. Okay, well that makes these shops make a lot more sense. Trying to claw myself out of S. I feel that. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how sweaty this is gonna be, but nah, you're trying to throw the U's in words, and I respect that. My biggest regret is living in a country that spells color without a U. That's my biggest regret in life. I'm with you. I don't care where that U goes, I just want it in the word. So you're safe with me, AI. This is a U addition to word friendly space. Alright, so I'm gonna try out this room creation thing. If anyone wants to play, everyone's playing X rank, all these sweats. Imagine. Autocorrect automatically does color. Let's go. Alright, so I'm gonna put this link in my Discord, which I'm assuming most of y'all are already in the Discord, but if you're not, yeah. So what is supposed to happen is y'all should be able to, you should be able to click the link on your phone, as long as you have the Nintendo app downloaded. And you should just be able to join. So if anyone wants to play right now, just feel free to try to click that link. After you click the link, you have to go to your friends list where you see everyone's name and stuff. And you'll see if you click on the link at the very top, right here, you get this. Does this show up on stream? Nice. You'll see this little room created and it'll show the person room that you click. So I'm gonna go get water real quick. But if anyone wants to play with me, join now. I also don't know if I put a password on this, so if anyone doesn't have me added, I guess you can still technically join. And if there's people that want to play and it's either not working or don't have easy access to a phone to use this, just let me know and I can like make a pool or something. I don't know what pool I'm in currently, but yeah. We're kind of just like testing this out. And yeah, my power is a little, like because of my rank stuff, my power might be a little bit high, so it might be sweaty and we might feed. So I'm hoping that we win, but if we start losing and you start losing rank, I apologize in advance. That's all I can say. Kyo's picking up light Tetra, that's sick. You think it might still do open with others for tower? Probably. We'll have to see. I need to get X rank before I can decide to play X rank, so yeah. But in the future, like, so this is just kind of like, I think this feature may be for just PBs. Wait, really? Wait, does it not work for others? Good reminder to charge it. I feel that. I used to always have my phone 100% battery, but recently I've been chilling. You're chilling in a PB right now? Oh. Oh, does it only work for PBs? No way. Oh no. Okay. Alright. Thank you all for trying. Alright, I'm gonna make a pool. If y'all join Pool Reborn. What if I use, hold on. Where is it? Okay. I didn't know it was just PBs. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it also kind of makes me sad, so. What are you doing, Nintendo? Choose an answer. But thank you all for testing it. We'll probably do PB. Oh, it does just show the PB sign, huh? Man, that's unfortunate. All right. We'll just do Reborn. Oops. So if y'all join that, again, I'm gonna go get water real quick. And caps don't matter. Lack of caps don't matter either. Before I don't, if you're not in the pool when I send an invite, I don't know if you can actually see it. But at least this will be a little bit of an easier way of going about it. So, oh, I needed, I'm the worst. They only did that for PBs. That's so sad. Okay. Fog. Alright, I'll be right back. Hopefully we can find one more, but we can do it. Oh, sick. Yo, the 10, let's go. Wait, our comp's gonna go kind of crazy. I'll probably play a painting weapon. Honestly, I might just play this, but if we start losing, I'm gonna probably switch to something a little bit more serious. But yeah, give me about 2 minutes and then we'll get started. And, you know, ready up whenever you're actually ready, because I'm just gonna start whenever I get back. But take your time, take your time. I have to still figure out my gear. But anyways, I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I want to make like a leaderboard on the stream somewhere for like every time that we do like league lobbies and stuff. I feel like it'd be cool to have like a running total of like a leaderboard of like the people that played, the record, and the points, and just kind of keep a running total of all that. I know we can use like the quote command stuff. I know we could use that, but it'd be nice to be able to like rank stuff. So I'll have to check after the stream and see if there's an easy way to do that. Oh yeah, I need to pick out my gear. Okay, IRL stuff. Okay. So yeah, what are people using? Wait, I think people are using special power up. It's Clamblitz, so is comeback good or is that troll? Wait, I think I saw Krim post something. Krim from Cherry Limeade. I think they posted a gear set. Let's see. They did comeback, special power up, and oh, okay. Alright, well, I'm ready to go in. I got the need to feed. I kind of look like one of those Marvel characters that's trying to hide, where you just have a baseball cap and a hoodie on. This is crazy. Do I need object shred? I don't even know what object shred would be for. Huh. What if we were quirky and do we want run speed or swim speed instead? The golden shoes look kind of sick, so clown shoes also look kind of interesting. Also boots with a fur. Rain boots. I don't know. We'll go with the whatever this brand is called. Alright, let's go. Sorry about the wait. We're gaming. So yeah. Obviously, I'm trying to win. I'm sweating over here. If we lose, it's totally okay. All I ask is that people try their best. And hopefully can have a good time. But yeah. We got honestly we have a relatively balanced comp, I have to say. Except for the fact that I have a mine that I'm currently working on. And if someone gets disconnected or something between games, just let me know in chat. But we should be able to back out at any point. I might back out to switch gear and stuff at any point, so if y'all need to do that, just like back out and it'll take us all into the same room, I think. We'll see how it goes. I'll try not to throw, let's go. Good luck everyone. Let me turn my sound up a little bit. Splooshy. Oh no, we're gonna see the power. The power of the swig. Nice. I think we hold. I can look the ink chat. Ooh. I should be dead. Oops, I can help with that. Nice. Careful. That'll work. Oh, I got 2 down. Nice. Can score Fishe. Nice. Oopsie. I cannot aim with this thing. I'm struggling. I'm so sorry. I should have been picking up clams instead of worrying about the swoosh. Y'all did great though. Let me make a ball real quick and then I can throw it in. We'll be chilling. Yeah, I forgot I have the ball. Alright. What if we just yeet over top? Oh, I wasn't in time. Uh-oh. I got a mine down before I died. Alright, that was a fail play. I shouldn't hold the ball if I'm doing that. Can switch gear between games, yeah, for sure. I just don't know if not if the party or like if the party leader does it, I know, but I don't know if not the party leader does it. I would imagine it should, but I also imagine that I could send an invite link and people could join my open list. Why was I wrong? I got the setups. I should not have inked here. No. Yeah, I need to stop ink jetting with the ball. The little bit of this weapon that I played before, I always assume that I have a whale, so I can just kind of use it whenever and we're chilling. That is not the case currently. Oh yeah, they're kind of crazy with that. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I did not time the Brella. That was my bad. Alright, we'll get the fasting chill. We're chilling, we're chilling. Should be able to use this for some extra height. My inkjets are so garbage. Oh no, why am I taking that fight? Wait, they're gonna take lead with this? Alright. I'm guessing they're gonna use rain before. Ooh, okay. Nice. Not gonna lie, I feel like a neutered kitten with this this thing. I can slow play a little bit. Nice. No. I can stall for a little bit. Wait, y'all are gaming. Nice. I feel so bad. Oh no, y'all did great. Nice shot, nice shot. Welcome in, Incognito. How's the Sizzle season treating you? This was the... Well, technically I played a game pre-patch before all the new stuff, but this was my first game after. I'm excited to try all the new stuff. I think especially... I'm gonna probably back out real quick. I apologize. I'm gonna be doing a little... Well, we'll give it a couple games. We'll give it a couple games. But if y'all need to back out at any point, just let me know. I need to try to just be more aggressive in general on this weapon. But there's a lot of stuff I'm just really excited to try out, so... Let's see how it goes. Also, this would be a good chance for me to try a lot of inkjet spots on this map. So I definitely think something like that. There's a lot of actually pretty decent inkjet spots on this one. I forgot to use the dab. Oh, I used the dab. Yeah, we're dab gamers over here. And Sploosh Flop's hammer. Yeah, I kind of just walked into the Sploosh hammering me a couple times. I apologize for that. Truthfully, that was not my intention. And yeah, I don't know if people are interested in potentially, like if other people want to play open later on, but I want to try to give everyone a chance to play, but I also want to, like, you know, give enough time so we can like grind some power and get some good reps in. I thought I had my special. My awareness when I'm not playing a weapon I'm comfortable with is at an all-time low. Wait, y'all are crazy. Hold on. Okay. I got you. I got you, friendo. Oh, that is not a friendly bomb. Yo. Yo, the Kraken. That was so good. I'm gonna just take up top. Nice shots. There's still one more. Oh, there's someone snipe if you can find them. Ah. A really good push though. I tried to fight two of them, it wasn't the play. Honestly, I probably should be running just like special charge and just spamming inkjet. Just be a less powerful ball plant. Nice. Oh, I should not be yeah, they have two V-shot or two splatter shots, just range-wise, so I need to be spacing them out properly. I actually don't know if I outrange the Splatter Shot Pro. But they're running 3 splatter shots. Nice. Y'all are going next level. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to chill a little bit. Wait, I forgot about the crate. Oh no. Ignore that happened. I'm so sorry. Alright, so I can't be on the grate if I want height. I feel like I'm gonna get baited by that more than I would like to admit. Nice. No. I should have just kept backing out. Imbi. Jet spam Nova way too fun. Real. I've gotten one. The first game I played on the new patch before the, like on the day that they actually had the patch out, I had a fist bump, but that was the only time. Nice. Nice. Good huddle. Oh, we got shields on shields. Oh my. There's one behind me. I'm so scared. That's fine. If they just sit in the choke, I'll clean them up, I believe. Yeah, I can make a ball real quick, swimming through. It's probably also good practice just to pick these up. I think I'm gonna make a ball, throw it, not worry about it, and then... Oh, my fall off. Kinda crazy with... Oh, shoot. Ooh. I'm just like tickling them with my bullet. Oh, man. Where does this color come from? So when you go into the settings, there's two color locks that you can choose from. Color lock 1 is like the normal one that we're used to, and then color lock 2 is this this second form. It's supposed to help with some visibility. GG's. I need to get better at fighting with this weapon. Both in terms of spacing and as well as what's it gonna call it? Spacing and just like actually hitting shots. But y'all are carrying, so I appreciate your good hard work. Got too silly. No, y'all did fantastic. I like this yellow versus blue. I agree. I think the blue is very, very nice, but I kind of miss the yellow. I don't know why. I kind of miss the yellow from the other. And again, if anyone needs to change anything, just let me know. I'm gonna give this a couple games and then I might swap to something else. I'll probably still paint. But I'm gonna assume at some point we'll probably play against some better competition. Because y'all are kind of knocking it out the park right now. People can swap gear without stopping matchmaking? Oh, okay. Gotcha. So it'll back you out if you hit the exit, but you can just switch stuff and it'll still keep you in queue. I see, I see. That makes more sense. Okay, so we're playing another... Oh, we're playing the paintbrush. I also kind of want to play more Zap, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Zap goes kind of hard. If I can get over their bunker, that'd be sick. Whoa! Nice. Nice! Y'all are so good. Oh wait, what do we die to? They're 2 of 7. Oh no, we're all in pain. Nice. I don't have anything. Oh shoot. Oh my god. The 10 ink mine was so clutch. Nice job. Maybe I'll score 1 or 2 more. Nice. Yeah, that's probably gonna be it for that push, but hey, that was a heck of a start. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be Inkjet Initiator. I feel like that's not a bad spot for me to be. Where do I want ink mines on this map? I don't actually know. I can bully a little bit when it comes to paint up here. Yeah, they're not painting this, so I'm gonna move forward. Yeah, I'm gonna go in and score. Oh, nice. Don't think. Wait, that was huge. Oh my paintbrush. Nice. Alright, I'm just gonna keep collecting clams. I'm good at collecting clams. It doesn't matter what weapon I play. I don't want to take a fight. Oh, shoot. Sheesh, Mars going in. Oh, I'm going out. Why is there so much stuff? I'm crying. I'm so scared. Please, save me. There's someone top mass. I might have missed something. Oh, they ink jetted on the other side. They might go for a jump, potentially. Yeah, it looks like they're jumping. Maybe? No. There was 2. That was my bad. I went for a silly angle. We don't talk about it. Let the fall off like this. I'm just getting ping over here. Just make their life not fun. Okay, they're pushed back. Paint on left side. No one's painting over here. We're chilling. There's people on elbow now. So I can get some paint there. Trip up any mines. I'll probably leave this here. No, I didn't get the last shot off. I got your friend. No. I should have strafed left instead of going back right. I ran into their shot as my bad. Turns out paintbrush is everything I could have wanted and more. Let's go. Let's go. We love to hear it. It seems very interesting. It's in... Oh, I'm in pain? Okay, they just zooped past me. I actually don't want that ball. I could have sworn I saw someone. It was just paint. Nice. Nice. Yeah, looks like we're gonna go for the not KO. Don't think they're gonna make a ball. Nice. Yo, what's up, Claire? Claire Dactyl, I love the name. Wait, are you from Kristen stream? I swear I cannot talk today. Might be a random question. I think when I read it, Kristen, I think you might have been in there, but maybe not. I feel like I've never seen these 2 colors before. So this is, they added a new color lock option in this patch. So when you go into your settings and you choose color lock, you can choose color lock 1 or color lock 2. So I think from my understanding, I believe this is just brand new color combination. So you are 100% right. Good night, one pumps on the arrow spray. Some of them are moving around pretty nicely. Cannot lie. Yeah, we're chilling. Wanted to check things out. Yeah, welcome in, welcome in. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any review codes, feel free. There's a new Discord that we have that we want everyone to submit replay and review codes to. Oh no. Why are we playing against actual sweats, not a Vapor? Although speaking of, Vapor is also helping me with a lot of this. Oh, Vapor's playing the same weapon I am. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best here, but getting latency with those people, that's fair. Yo, what's up, Sig? Welcome in, welcome in. I think I saw you playing on Barry's team. I was lurking Barry's stream not too long ago. So hopefully you've been enjoying. I'm imagining you're grinding the new patch quite a bit, but hopefully you're enjoying yourself. Oh. I'm gonna look to get high ground so I can eat it. Oh, they flipped it on us. Aw. Is that a drop roller on this thing? I'll say it. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I'm using inkjet. No. I couldn't get off the ground fast enough. The better coach? Uh-oh. Organized team versus a cracked chat. I think I might lose this one, but I'm trying my heart out. They've been carrying me this game, so it's time for me to try to do my part. Holy. I don't know who's using the super scope. Uh-oh. I wish I could aim. You're on your own, my friend. I'm gonna use this as cover. I can watch top. Oh, I didn't mean to drop there. I'm dead. How am I alive? I'm not alive. Holy. MB. They're low. I might be able to come in and clean up a little bit. Nice. Holy, get absolutely destroyed. Time for me to get blasted by something. We're struggling a bit trying to push past our base. Okay, y'all got 2 picks, nice. Oh no, not in there. Funky. Nice. Really like this color lock option. Yeah, I definitely prefer it over the first one. For sure. I hope at some point they continue to give us more options so that we can just get like select the colors that we actually want to see. But in terms of visibility, this is definitely a nice buff IMO. But I think people have been pretty receptive to it, honestly. Nice. I feel like they're gonna jump in. There's two of them over here though, so I don't really want to push, but I feel like one of them's sneaking behind us. I have a sneaking suspicion. Oh, I missed my shot. Nice. There's still one more somewhere. Holy ink mines. Yeah, I can't get the roll in my bed. Yo, what's up, Gwynba? Ash support. I'm assuming you're a League player. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we're gonna make it in time. As a respectable effort all around. Firm handshakes all around. Nice try, nice try. I hit a direct inkjet in the air, so that's all I could have asked out of myself that game. Got blasted through your shield 10 things? Yeah, that's tough. GG's Vapor and friends. GG's. Yeah, 10 definitely seems better, but it might still have some funky moments to it. I'm gonna switch gear real quick. I think I'm gonna actually go roller, but yeah, I will say double Nova, double mines on that map is the opposite of a good time. Well, it's a good time if you're throwing them down. I don't even know what this thing would want to run. So we're gonna do special charge. We're gonna do. We're running out of time. I'm so scared. What if we did object shred? And okay, that works. We'll do this. But yeah, I think that's a map where mine gets a ton of value, which I was not thinking about when I'm throwing down my own mines. But we actually got a couple of reviews posted in the new Discord, so I appreciate that. At a certain point, I'll probably look to do a couple of reviews. I think it'd be fun. Some people did it on the new map, so I'm actually interested to see how the new maps play. Alright, let's go, gamers. But shout out to Camp Triggerfish Supremacy. That was a Vapor's team that we just played against with Kraken Mare and Mewtwo. And friends. Okay, you know what? I probably should use that tent as cover. I probably shouldn't walk into a weapon that is unable to aim very well. No, I couldn't get my roll off. Nice. Oh, the ink mine. Nice play though. Alright, I need to build the ink storm. The white chocolate ink? Wait, is there a white chocolate ink? Is that from like a previous game? Because I know that I didn't really play the Splatoon Splatfest all that much, but I remember they... Nice. Y'all are doing wonderful. I know they had the funny Splatfest. Okay, I'm just gonna stay alive. I would go for the funny throw. Oh, I forgot I have line marker. Oh shoot. Wait, I can actually use line marker. Yeah, what's up, Bam? Are you impressed with my play? How did that hit? Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. No. I'm so incredibly silly. I'm gonna pretend my line marker did that. He clamors? Do you actually get good ping coverage from here? Dark versus milk chocolate? Oh yeah! I forgot they did that. Y'all are right. Thank you. I'll let someone else do that because I cannot hit anything. I'm so sorry. Oh, I can't push that for you. Nice. That's so unfortunate. Alright, I just want to stay alive so I don't get wiped. I can use that as a trip mine. Let's see if they're coming or not. I probably could have stopped that. I'm not gonna lie. It's okay. Oh my. Alright. Oof. I am not good at scrapping with this thing. I have to also get used to like where I need to be in order to get value out of the line marker. Nice, last one's on the right. Careful. Alright, cool. Oof. Yo, what's up, Wolfnick? Welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, we are now accepting new reviews for the Sizzle season. So as y'all are playing games, if y'all have any kind of, you know, you want to get feedback, if there's any specific questions that you have, definitely feel free to note them into your review. But yeah, we're back in action. I still have a backlog from the old patch that I'm still getting videos out, so I appreciate everyone's patience on that. I think I'm going to try to hold myself to do 2 a day, because I still have like probably 10 or 12 reviews to go. I think I'm going to take the next like weekend basically and just hit those like super hard. I'm gonna be honest, this weapon is not for me, but it's so much fun. I need to get better. Thanks for showing the link. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, everything's in a little bit of a new location, so if you have any issues with anything, please let us know. I think we opened up everything, so the permission should be okay, but I just want to make sure that we're, you know, I'm very much prone to making mistakes, so feel free to correct me if something is not working in the way that you're intending. And then same thing, like as you're kind of going through stuff, like if there's anything we can do as part of this process to help you all, I'll make sure to do that. So a couple of things based off of kind of some of the feedback I've gotten and just thinking through a lot of the review process. The first thing I'm going to do is like, I'm going to ping people when I do their reviews. That way they know that like I'm doing it. In case they want to be here. If they're not here, it's totally fine. Oops. Oh, yeah. Well, unfortunately, not everything will save us from Nintendo being Nintendo. Probably the best rain weapon. Explo's still pretty good. Yeah, Explo's probably still in a solid spot. But there are certain things that Swig can do that Explo can't really do. Oh wait, did we get a power? Oh, wait, I need everyone back in. I'll send the invite. I need to know what power we got. Like, we'll still keep climbing, but I'm just interested because I think we played 5 games. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? And if anyone else, 2218. Wait, that's not bad. Wait, why is it not showing? Oh, I think you have to ready up. All right. Do I go to my Zap arc already? Is there anything else that I would like to play? Oh, H3 seems kind of lit though. Hold on. Wait, maybe we play H3. Wait, H3 actually works for this rotation. We're cracked. That's what I'm saying. What does H3 even build? I don't know if you want to run like LDE. Like, I don't know if you want to be more aggressive or if you're like chilling more or you're just painting. Because I feel like you don't really want a lot of bubbles. I feel like main weapon stuff is probably the go-to. But like swim speed maybe works as well. Alright, I'm just gonna throw some stuff on that I need more things in. Haven't had a single lethal. Yeah, we're still in the having fun phase currently. What if we just had a ton of mobility? Wait, this hat kind of goes hard. With shoes. These shoes are funny. That'll work. These things totally match. Really like 96 Deco for Umami. I think it's good and like I think it's good for the mode and I think it's good in general. I haven't played H3 ever, so wish me luck. It's easier to rush it down sometimes. I'm with you. I think overall it's a big buff for the thing. Like I think it taking up more space is better, but there are some potential downsides to having it bigger. Can't defend its own bubble. Oh no. You haven't seen an H3 like mine. I'm gonna miss every shot. Feed. If I just get the sound effect once, I'll be happy. I just want the dink noise for hitting all 3 shots. Then I can consider myself a true main. But yeah, I appreciate all the support and all the replay codes. I'm excited. I am excited. Oh yeah, what does everyone think of the new song? I feel like I'm watching that Sizzle trailer every time I hear it, because it was in the trailer. Probably should be focusing paint in areas that they're probably at. This is not a good place to use this. How does it survive against 10? I'm so scared. There's so many missiles. Wait, it just ate them all. I dinged them once. Ugh. What? Oh my. I tried to shoot my shots like a sloshing machine. I also forgot I have a wall. Oh, we have double wall. Okay. I can see what you mean about us not having lethal bombs. Okay, dude. I gotta focus. Not the song, not as a battle song. I think that's probably exactly where I'm at. I loved it in the trailer. I don't know if I want to hear it when I'm actually trying to play the game. But it's serviceable. Okay, well, we just need people to be flying in the air, and then I can just hit my shots miraculously. Where'd my bubble go? Did they make it harder to see the bubble? I feel like I had a hard time knowing. Oh my teamwork. Oh my teamwork. Y'all are so good. I should be getting clams instead. Like, y'all should be slaying. Let me go do the objective work while y'all carry this game for me. Oh my. Wait, this thing doesn't paint your feet? Hello? Does it still work? Do I still got it? Oh no. That was actually close though. I might have had it if there's not enough time. Yeah, 10's kind of going. Y'all are playing this video game very well. This might be a one and done kind of weapon. Especially since we, honestly, I think Zap's probably the play. I need more Zap practice anyway, so. We need a lethal and I need a way to be relevant. Okay, we got the sound. We're good, we're good, we're good. We hit the sound once. That's enough H3 playing for an entire game. I don't have to play this weapon ever again in Splatoon. 3 at least. Maybe again in 4. I should... I made a bomb sandwich. I threw a wall on my left and I had the bubble on my right and I just walked forward. I do not play these weapons. Oh no. Alright, we have about 30 more minutes of this rotation. I think we're gonna play Clam Blitz to completion and then we'll probably look, as long as everyone else can play. If someone has to leave, we probably won't be able to get a power in time, so I'll probably be done. But if everyone that's playing now can play, we'll probably stay for a bit. But again, like, League Battle will be a consistent thing that we do here, so if other people want to grind League powers with me in the future, there'll be so many opportunities to do so. Oops. I still really... Oh my. Still really enjoy X-Rank, so I'll probably be playing a lot of X-Rank, but especially early on if I'm like trying some stuff. It's nice to play with you all, especially when I can win by having you all carry me. Alright, I can't sit out in the open. Oh. Well, they're definitely gonna get the score. That's a good Kraken. That'll... Nice. Oh, they're behind. No, I hit them like, I think twice. But they're gonna be full. I just need to throw a wall here and stall. I should have been doing this before. Nice. Oh! The tent. Alright. Nice. Alright. I got what I wanted out of this weapon. I think I think I'm just gonna play Zap for the rest of it. We'll try to catch some dubs. Play till rotation? Yeah, that sounds good for me. Quality H3 gameplay. As long as you're not an H3 main. I just punched my mic, oopsie. But welcome. Welcome. I wonder if I can check my power between games. So I forgot, Zap with 96 goes super hard. The tacticaler and stuff, so. Wait. There we go. I want you to be able to have that experience. The joy. Probably gonna go stealth jump, not gonna lie. Just take all the utility. Do I want to run runs? That's fine. That'll work. So wait, can I see power? Wait, 2260. Wait, did we not gain any power from that win? What the? Wait, we got the fist bump? Nice. Zap and 96 Deco, yeah, the combo's so good. Yeah, we're gonna probably do reviews after this, but yeah. Well, I definitely want everyone to have a chance to play. Oh, it's free though. I wonder if that's Frito. I think it is. But I'm also not the biggest streamer, so I don't know the interest in people wanting to play. Although it might also depend on the rotation. I feel like people would probably want to play zones and potentially want to play TC. No. No. I ran into them. Nice shots. I thought I was strafing the other way. They have a bunch of beacons up. We gotta make sure we destroy those. Uh-oh. Running comeback. We'll take the trade. Yeah, they're gonna get beacons in the mid. I need to paint for special. Trade's decent. They're still gonna get to mid a little bit faster than us, probably. Holy. They can go for a flank, because the only person in the back line is using their special. Sorry if my teammate's going for a jump. I'm stuck. You want to go for a jump? Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought we were jumping the ball. Oh, well. Hey, y'all are still killing it. Trade. Nice. They're gonna spawn behind us. We have to be careful. Yeah, they jump behind us. I mean, y'all can't hear me, but yeah, they're coming in the other side. I'm just gonna stay alive and get paint in mid. Oh, oopsie. Careful behind. Oh, they're so low. Yeah, they're definitely gonna get that score in. Unfortunately. Okay. Do they have clams? Nice. Oh no, I'm gonna die to this. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I missed my last shot. This game is so fast paced, I don't know what to think of it. They're gonna roll on me. I did not mean to back up in the mid. Thank you for the wall. Oh no. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Also, they might be pushing through right side. Not yet. Nice. Tries down, which is really important. Ideally, we can push in the mid at some point. They roll off. Oh no. You hate to see it. I'm running out of paint. I'm running into this. Oh my. Got stuck on the ledge. I thought I was able to move past the ledge. That's my bad. They're definitely going to take lead here unless they can't find clams, but they should be able to find them. Okay, it's 3. I should have picked up the ball. Oh, there are 2. Shoot. Will it last so long? Yeah. It's quite good. I think it does even more, or like lasts even longer if you run a special power up. I didn't mean to throw that forward. No. I should have moved past. Yeah, we're gonna have to, someone's gonna have to move forward. Aw, dang. NT. Unfortunate. That was close. Not my best game. I was struggling to move forward. But nice try. GG's. Yeah, I was wondering if that was you, Frito. Good stuff. A Tri-Slosh is pure pain to play against. You did really well. Nice. Sheesh, 23. Respect. First time playing together in 2 months. Nothing like a new patch to get people playing the game again. Feels good. I got you, Wolfnick. I do see it. Thank you. I gotcha, my friend. I don't know how many I will be able to get through today. We'll see. My goal today is that I want to do some reviews and I want to make it to S+, so I have X rank unlocked. I don't know when I'm going to do that. I might either do that later tonight. I don't know. I'm wondering if I should do 2 streams or just push this for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Also, I can get rid of the pool thing because that'll be it for enough. Or like after this rotation. But we'll be doing more stuff in the future. I'm so sad that they don't allow the replay code stuff to work for open games as well. I don't know why they set it up so it's just PBs. I feel like it should literally just be any... Whew. Holy. I couldn't hit my shot. Perfect jump though. How does the PB stuff even work? It's so sad. So basically when you, like, if you click on the link, so basically you have to use your phone app to get a link. But the link can be put anywhere. It can be put on Discord. If we're on Battle5 for a tournament, you can put it there. Like, it's just a link that you click, but whoever's clicking on, so in order to create the link, you have to use the phone app. And if you want to click on the link, you have to have the phone app installed on whatever device that you're clicking the link for. But basically it ends up creating a room for your for what you're doing. Oh. Okay. So it's really, like, for tournaments and stuff, it'll be very convenient. Oh no, they got the jump. Nice. My bad. But I wanted to use it for league stuff so I can just post a code in the Discord and then anyone that's in the Discord can just join. But I can't do that for open. It's only available for PBs. Which feels like a mistake. Wait, I didn't pick it up. No. We're chilling. I shouldn't have. I'm gonna have to start hosting PBs. You don't get coins for doing PBs. Because, like, they also have challenge. Like, they have so many events with challenges, with big run. Like, it might be something that they patch in later, but it feels like such a missed opportunity. Because I don't even know what kind of PBs I would do. I'm not a fan of doing like in-house PBs, I'm gonna be honest. But I know some people like playing in them. The only thing I would say is like, I would love to do some casting of PBs. If that makes sense. Like if people were interested in playing and then I would just like, just kind of like bring some hype and bring some stuff, you know, have it be a fun viewing experience of the PBs. Like I would be interested in doing that sometimes, but I would definitely be interested in doing it like some of the times. Like I don't care the quality or the level of gameplay. I just feel like it'd be fun. And I'm really bad at it, and I feel like it would be... I should not have taken that fight. And I feel like that'd just be like a very... That'd be a fun way for me to interact with it. And I think it would just be cool if like other people were playing and I could just like, you know... If someone's playing leader or like someone playing tent and stuff and just like hype up like just these random weapons that are like, you know... super fun to see pop off. Like, I would love to do that, I just don't love playing in those types of things. Oops. Nice. I think Jim used to do that. Jim's very smart. But yeah, I don't know. I think that would be fun. And like I could play in them and stuff, but I just don't have like... I don't have a good way of like... I don't know. If there are interesting ideas that we could do, you know? Like if people have ideas of like PB type stuff that y'all would be interested in doing. Like it definitely wouldn't be like an all the time thing, but like once a week I could be down. I could be down for like a once a week or potentially less frequent depending on the interest in it. Of like getting people together. 8 swigs. Could I find 8 people that want to do 8-person swigs? If so, then there's a possibility to make it work. But I think it would be like, I think that would be cool. I don't like doing PBs and it getting like too sweaty, you know? Like if other people want to sweat, I'm fine commentating, but if I want to sweat with like a group of people, I'd probably rather just do open and stuff. But if we did like, if we had silly things that we would want to do, then I'm here for it. But I'll see if I can maybe find like an interesting idea. Or hear from you all. If y'all have the interesting idea. My painting is awful. Y'all slaying, however, I should be pushing forward. I'm so sorry, you did not deserve to die there. I can't jump. Nice. I need to be faster. I think I just ran past a beacon. I can't lie. Yeah, I did. XD. Oh, shoot. Nice. Oh, I'm stuck on the not ink part. I'm so scared. Sorry, I couldn't find a clam. Hopefully there's no one above me. Alright, we're chill. I should check that before I just sit on top of there. Okay. Alright, there's 3 on me. I wish y'all the best of luck. Why am I alive? Wait. Y'all are crazy with it. There's one on elbow if we can get that in. Nice. Y'all are so smart at this video game. I'll throw some bombs because I'm gonna have... Oh no! Okay, good. I was gonna say, I wanted to maximize our total score output. I probably could have held that a little bit longer. Oh, I was actually... Nice. That was a good thingy. What's the little thing called? The Markiplier? They had the real nice Markiplier. Oh shoot. Oh no. Oh. Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. What? Okay, I forgot what it's like to play in a beacon meta with no object shred. Nice. Oh. Oh wait, they squared on our side? Oopsie. 1v1? Nice. Mars going crazy on the jet, let's go. I should probably be more responsible, especially with beacons, they're gonna be like pushing constantly. I can't look for the sneaky stuff, it's not worth. Nice. Ow, not the rain. Nice. I don't know where the last one is. I think there's 2 bunker. Yeah, so we know where they're at. I got hit twice with the Markiplier. Oh no. I did it again, or I just let you die. I'm so sorry. Wait, I just choked? Go Kraken, go. That's alright. They're gonna get jumped to our street though. I'm actually choking. Whew, my bad. I played the end of that really weird. But well played. Wait, they have new Joy-Con colors? They have pastel colored Joy-Con? That's kind of cool. Unfortunately, they cost like 80 bucks, so I will not be buying them, but they do look very nice. Got booped off the map. Oh no. Time for one more game. What are we doing for our final game? Honestly, I might just run missiles. We're gonna be cringy. I gotta be fast. Okay, what do I have to do? I'm gonna warn you all, I've never played this weapon before. I'm ready to move and zoom. I don't know how people do that crazy like 180 stuff. You have to like go. I have no idea how they do it. How do people even this? Oh, is it you have to hold up? Hold on. It's hard. Alright, well, good thing I'm going to be spamming missiles. Feel lost on Manta? Yeah, it's pushing past mid that feels really difficult. And we don't really have a lot of tools for it other than you just like going in with Kraken or like us going in with Tent. No. 3 would be silly. That's why I did 2. Surely. Opium. 3 would be just ridiculous. Why would anyone want to play missiles that bad? Missiles are so cringe. Why would you ever? I probably won't even use missiles a single time in this game. Probably not even once. Oh. Why would I ever? Thank you. That would just be fool. Oh, oops. Why would anyone ever... my Markiplier! I think I panicked too hard there. 147, holy. Oh wait, I have a beacon I threw down. Look at me. I can probably move these forward. Move the beacon lines up. You only get 2 beacons, right? Like 2's the max? Or is it 3? I don't even know. Let's see. Oh wait, you can get 3? Wait, that's crazy. Oh. So I was trying to fight a Nautilus. Oopsie. Okay. Let me be useful by painting missiles. Oh, wait a minute. It's hard finding paint in this economy. Alright, last 2 locked and loaded. We're chilling. Look at us. No, I just got completely destroyed by the H3. Fair play. Man, it was one of the best beacon maps. It feels like it. Beacons feel real nice on this map. Because seriously, like, what do you do against it? Okay, well, my teammates are all farming right now, so. Dude, this weapon is ridiculous. What the heck? Like, no offense to the people we're playing against. Obviously, they're not the highest quality of enemy, but this thing is wacky. Holy. Although up close, like, I would miss everything. Well played. Okay, I think that's the rotation. Thank you so much for playing, everyone. I appreciate it. Hopefully y'all had a good time. I need to farm some more coins over time, so this will definitely be a consistent thing if anyone wants to play. But I'm happy that we got to play some silly weapons, and we actually did very, very good. Mostly y'all kind of carried me, but you know, I shot missiles sometimes. I threw beacons down. I gave y'all tacticaler if I threw it properly. But that was a lot of fun. No TC. I think we're going to start reviewing some games. But I'll make sure we get you a TC rotation this weekend. Fizzy, don't you worry. Are you around this weekend? Because we'll definitely be playing more. Next TC rotation, if you're around, I will 1000% make sure that you have a spot available. The stream will stop if we can't get you in. Hopefully, no worries. Yeah, if anyone else wants to do that stuff, definitely feel free to like exchange codes, or you can use the reborn pool or figure out a pool. Feel free to coordinate amongst yourself. You know, don't let the fun stop here. But speaking of fun, we'll get into some review codes. I actually don't know what our overall power was, but I think in about 15 minutes we'll be able to check. Hopefully we made at least silver. I think gold might be a little tough. Yeah, still calculating. I did 2 rotations. We played 5 matches here. I think this was the first rotation for open. And then before a tournament, I played with X-Ray. We were gaming. But we'll see how that one goes. Cue that one up for after the replay. Alright. So again, I really apologize. Everyone that submitted a review from the last patch, I forgot that the patch comes out 2 days before the new content, or technically a day before the new content. So I had a stream ready, and then I think it was Penny or something, I think it was Penny. They came in the Discord and they're like asking about review codes getting deleted for the new patch, and I'm like, oh shoot, that might affect plans. But no, they were totally right. So I'm glad they gave me the heads up, because I still had to do some of the SWC, getting some of those replays done. So fortunately, I was able to salvage those, and I can get those uploaded. But anyone that had a review from the last patch, I very sincerely apologize. I'll make sure to set stuff up a couple of days in advance to make sure that doesn't have us any issues in the future. Okay, so yeah. Again, if anyone wants to, I need to use the restroom real quick and get probably a little snack or something. So I'll be about 2 minutes. But if anyone wants to submit a review code, feel free to join the replay reviews Discord. In there, this is like dedicated to like the whole Discord is dedicated to like educational content, whether that be VODs, whether that be coaching. We have some other plans in the works, but right now it's pretty streamlined in terms of like what's there. But there's a replay channel, so all you have to do is submit a replay code, and myself or one of the current analyst coaches or future analyst coaches will all be able to review your gameplay. If you want your gameplay reviewed specifically by me, definitely make sure you let me know in the subject line of it. But I probably will be doing more reviews than most currently, so you will probably see those. You'll probably see me reviewing most of them, but if you want someone else to review your code as well, just make sure you note that, and then that way we'll make sure, you know, save certain replays for that specific individual. So right, I'm gonna type this code in. This is from Susie. A Brella. Okay, let's go. umbrella game on Barnacle and Dime. This is the first competitive game on Barnacle that I've seen. Which I still don't know if we're calling it Barnacle or Dime. I don't know what the shortened version of it is, but okay. Oh, this is the new Sorella. Let's go, let's go. So new map, new weapon. Open. Okay, so let me get this typed out. That way, right when I get back, we can hit the ground running. And then this is open. I'm just gonna put STent. What's the abbreviation? Do people just call it Sorella? Or do any of the other umbrellas have the Sorella as well? Yes, tint spotted, so true. Call it Stint, okay. Thank you, thank you. I wish I could just say Sorella, because Sorella is a very fun word to say. Ooh, we have a whole lot of new weapons, so we will see how the overall situation goes. Okay, perfect, that's working. Alright, I'll be back in 2 minutes, and we will jump into the review. Oh yeah, also I wanted to ping Susie, just in case I wanted to be here. Um, Unable to make it. Alright, cool. 10 mains called Stunt. Regular Brellas claim Sorella. Dang. I think they won the trade-off in the name department there, but Tent's a cooler weapon. Don't let any umbrella mains hear this, but Tent's the cooler weapon. We all know this, so they can take the cooler name, but we know which is the better weapon, you know? Anyways, I'll be right back. I'm just kidding. I love you all. Alrighty, now that I'm not playing, I can be in the blanket nice and cozy. For real Tensikolas, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, seems like some people are playing some of the TC open rotation. So if anyone wants to grind some league, powers with others in the chat, I think they might be using code poll reborn, but definitely feel free to ask. Honestly, that'd be a good. I need to figure out a way to coordinate that in the Discord. I feel like that'd be a nice feature. Because there's also sometimes where I might want to just play like a bit of a rotation, but I don't have enough time for like a full stream. Like I feel like if I can't stream for at least 3 hours, I probably don't want to start a stream. But there'll still be times that like, oh, it's a zones rotation and there's like an hour left. I'll probably use the Discord to like try to ping people if anyone wants to play at the time. So I'll have to figure out a good way to organize that. But yeah, I think that'd be fun. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of weapons that I haven't seen a ton of gameplay on, so I can only go based off of my gut and watching the match in terms of how things need to be played properly. What is this? Oh, Raymaker. Okay, I was about to say I see podiums, so we're playing Raymaker. Okay, so I mean it makes sense. This is just a 1 podium mode, which due to the nature of the map, it would be weird to have like 2 podiums. So this will work. Trying to just look at the overall geometry of the map and figure out kind of how this process works. I actually don't know which way is faster. I feel like this is because like there's 2 ways to like score points. And the first checkpoint might be a little bit annoying. This is a little bit too close, but this is a nice defensive spot to hold over here. But I feel like you can get bullied by like blasters and machine and a lot of stuff over here. Probably even the paintbrush, which we'll see in this game. So I want to take the ramp to the left. Yeah, this definitely seems like the stronger approach versus dropping into this pit over here. But going straight into the pit is a death wish, yeah. So when we're looking at these comps, we see Sorella, which I think ink mines seem very solid in this game. So, or the STent is what we're playing. So I'd like to see us get some good mines and like choke points. Either around mid or just areas like just any kind of choke point that we are able to cover with mines. Just look to get those in. As I see this map more, there's probably more refined places, but playing against 2 what is that? The Nova. 2 of the new Novas, we played against that, and they had double mine, and it was very frustrating to play against. So mines are very good. All right. Map some mall surrounded by water. Yeah, the theme of the map is super cool. Some people said they had frame rate issues. I'd be interested to hear. Some people said they had no issues, and some people said it's a pretty consistent thing. So it'll be interesting to see. So yeah, mines are nice. We have a lot of like scary slaying power. We have 2 Krakens, which might be too much of a good thing, but I feel like this map's small enough and you can move around enough. Like it's low enough to the ground that I feel like Kraken actually probably gets decent value here. But we have a very scary, aggressive team. Like if we can give shields in good spots for our team to move forward, I feel like our team can scrap pretty well. The one thing is a tent, and tent mains probably can give a little bit of a better perspective, but if we can catch people that want to fight around the tent that don't have good tools to deal with tent, we can find ourselves in some good fights. When I play V-Splash, for example, and I only have a burst bomb, and I can't tread the tent with the main weapon, it can be tough to deal with, and I generally just have to ignore it. But they do have, I guess curling bomb can do the same effect, but they really only have like one suction bomb, where if they throw a bomb into your tent, you just kind of explode if you're on the same side of it. So we have to be a little bit careful about that. But honestly, like against a lot of shooters and stuff, I feel like our tent should get some pretty good value. So I actually really like our comp in this scenario. The biggest thing is that we need to like work together, have tent ready when the team's ready to push, and just be ready. You have hammer, you have 2 krakens, you'll have a lot of raw pushing power. The coordination is what's kind of important here. You don't really have any bombs outside of the torpedo, and I feel like beacon might be okay on this map, but it's not great, I don't think. But we'll see. There are some cute spots where you can put beacons depending on like the team and stuff. You can probably also throw it like all the way on the outskirts, and it probably won't break, but it might be hard to get good value with beacon just because of the size of the map. But bow shots can go over the shield. Oh, okay, so yeah, stringer could potentially be an issue as well. But likes taking fights with people that don't have lethal. Yeah, so our fight selection and our timings, we want to make sure that we're coordinated with 10. Make sure as a 10 we're coordinated with the rest of our team. So that coordination is probably going to be the biggest thing, but mine's placement can be good, and working just around all of your specials. So that's what I'm seeing here. Oh yeah, with this as well, like in terms of which team gets pop, Wiper does a good job of getting pop, but Dapples does a really good job, and they just have like more lethals. They have a curling bomb to get to it faster. They're going to get pop, and they probably in general do a way better job at pop than you all. So I would give them the initial space. We can look to potentially start fighting them after the pop, but we want to make sure we don't get caught up in the madness of the pop. In a lot of cases, I don't know if you'd necessarily want to do this, but if your team in Rainmaker, if you know that you're not going to get the pop, so in this case, like orange team here should be pretty confident they're not getting pop. It's good to use the time while the enemy team is going for pop and try to just get more general paint. So if I was playing Splash in this, like I'd probably just start getting paint over here. Honestly, I'd probably prioritize this paint here because we'll be fighting in mid over here and over here. But I would like to see us, while we're waiting, instead of trying to waste our time going for this pop that we know we're going to lose, I would much rather us focus over here. But depending on the rank, sometimes you can still get pop. But it looks like the other team's not going for it, which is fascinating. Dapples is probably one of the best poppers in the game. So I'm surprised they actually give this up, but hey, if they're not going to take it, there's no point in us not taking it. Okay, let me back up a few seconds. I think the blue team kind of messed up not going for pop here, but I do like that your 96 played that. And yeah, you notice that they're not going for the pop and you take a aggressive fight. You did have a little bit of vulnerability where you could have gone down there, but you're able to survive, get your tent down. Like that you're focusing objective. And this should be a pretty clean first check. Yeah. One thing I'd mention in this spot, you can be a lot faster in this scenario. When you're doing objective work and stuff, and we may not necessarily know where the last person is, but we can assume that our teammates, because it's a 4v1, we can assume that the rest of our teammates are pushing that last person. So in this kind of scenario, I want us to just take the the check just outright as fast as possible. When it's just a stringer left, like speed is the name of the game. So if you were going to get stopped by it, which you should have a decent idea of where they're at because of the whale that they just used, you know, you've identified that they might be up here, which is good. But when it comes to your routing, if you're scared that they might be able to get a pick on you over here, then just like path around and like give yourself space. But as a stringer, I mean, you could even just go like this way, but I wouldn't sacrifice time like trying to get shots and deal with this. You have to assume that all of your teammates that are in front should be able to deal with it, and you just want to get this in as fast as possible. If you wait too long, then the rest of this team starts spawning in, and then you get yourself caught in a weird spot. Because this tri-stringer does have the toxic mist, and it can really stall pushes. Like in this kind of spot, the toxic mist doesn't matter. As long as you're fast enough, you might slow down a little bit if you get caught in it, but for the most part, you should be fine. And you end up getting the checkpoint here, but your teammates didn't need the shots, and like you potentially sacrifice getting the pop. So I would have liked to see you be a little bit faster there. That's tough. I actually don't know if you die to the explosion in that kind of spot, because yeah, you definitely get spotted by the dapples. You might get damaged a little bit. Well, I'd have to test that. But I would identify the scenario in the spot, and like your teammates are looking to jump in and stuff potentially, but it's just you and the wiper. Yeah, I think your wiper's coming off spawn here. Because I was about to say, I think they died at the very beginning of the push with their hammer. So like you're the last person over here, and because you're like shooting the torpedo, and because you like are getting your tent out and stuff, like they know that you're over here. So in these types of spots, which we'll back up a few seconds, there's a couple of concepts at play here. So you get the check, and then the sweep slider takes out 2 of your teammates. So at this point, we don't want to focus on the objective. We want to give our teammates the ability to like jump in. So I would look to back up, and it might be like a little bit awkward as a tent to paint and stuff. So if you like you have enough paint around you that you probably can make it back in the mid, but if you felt like if you were trapped in enemy paint, just jump out in the spot. It's never worth fighting in the spot. But realistically, you can, you know, you might have to shoot once to get paint on this wall to climb over top. But I would like to see you get back toward mid, because if you can get a tent out in mid and like cover this area, which is probably where they're most likely to push, you can give your teammates safe jump-ins, and then y'all can, you know, you'll have a ton of paint in mid already, so you can hold mid for free. But just notice in this kind of scenario, when you're the last one up, even if the numbers, because a second ago it was like 2v2 basically, but in this kind of scenario, the enemy team, because you're fighting on their side of the map, like everything over here is their side of the map. If you're fighting on their side of the map at a numbers disadvantage, they're gonna get to you before your teammates will get here. Obviously, some things like beacon, QR, sometimes that can kind of change the swing of things, but it's important for you in this type of spot to just stay alive, because if you go down, then the enemy team gets to fight for mid and probably takes all of mid for basically free. But if you're able to stay alive, and if they start pushing, you get a tent down to stall them off and make them uncomfortable pushing into mid, then your teammates can swim in for free, and then y'all still can either fight for mid or just have it outright. So we're like trying to shark here, potentially give a jump, but like they know you're here. And especially when you're the last one alive, like they have nothing else to look for, so they're going to be looking for you. But yeah, immediately back up here to the stack for sure. That's interesting that Paintbrush has bad object damage. I didn't know. I think the Curling Bomb's still a really good tool to get the rest of your team to the Rainmaker faster. And it's like a significant advantage that you want to take into consideration, at least for the early pop. But yeah, I didn't actually know that. Oh, I didn't look at her build. Okay, we have stealth jump, so I'm pretty good about jumping in here. Fortunately, your teammates were able to like kind of win the fight in mid, so it's extra safe. Do we know where the last person is? Nice, y'all are able to get picks. So one thing I do want to mention, when you're jumping in and everything, like with your comp in this scenario, like the comp that you have on your team, these weapons, they need space in order to be able to fight. Wiper can kind of create it themselves, but especially 96 and even more especially the Kraken Roller, they need a lot of space and they need a lot of paint. And the Tent calls us. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. And also congrats on I forgot what tournament y'all played in. It was either last week or like a week and a half ago. But y'all did like really, really well. I remember seeing y'all play. I'm like, oh, dang. Yeah, in the zone. Yeah, congrats though. Y'all got some really good results. But yeah, in a spot like this, I want your role to be a little bit, I always use the term like be a bigger presence. So like, I kind of like what you're doing with tent here, although I'd probably position the tent to go through one of these alleyways through mid, just so it can take up more space. So instead of it getting stuck on the wall here, try to be more deliberate and have it go through one of these long lanes so your teammates have some room to maneuver. But the other thing that I would mention is that I don't necessarily love us like sharking in this kind of spot. I think our teammates can potentially do this, like our roller or wiper can sit in these types of ledges. But I think it's important for you as a tent player to just have a bigger presence in mid. We don't want this person to start sneaking through without us knowing. And we're playing like a little bit too selfish in a way, where our weapon, we want to take more space. Again, I do like the coordination with the rest of your team, but you've given up so much pain in mid that it's going to be hard for the rest of your team to be able to find the ability to go in, which wiper pops off. And fortunately your Kraken Roller was able to trade, but your Kraken Roller was fighting in no paint. And if the blue team played it a little bit better, they probably would have got that kill for free. So I just want us to get more like paint down overall. I also think that when we use our special here, I don't think it's necessarily needed. I'd rather us have it for when the enemy team's spawning in. Like I do see that you're responding to the jump in up here. So it's a bit of a heads up play. And it's unfortunate that your teammate's hammer comes out at the same time. But in general, again, I just want us to, because the overall state of the map, there's still quite a bit of paint in your way. Y'all were able to get paint on your side covered better, but there's a lot of paint that I'd rather us kind of be focusing on. And then, you know, once the rest of their team, like if Tri-Stringer gets up here or the enemy team's fighting in these types of chokes, like as you're moving forward, like look for those obvious areas to get your Trizuka out, because you don't necessarily, even if you get the snipe on this Dapples, like they don't really want to fight anyways, so them beating out your special is probably not the worst thing in this kind of scenario. But again, here I want us to be painting, I want us to be creating lanes for the rest of our team to move with our tent. I do like the paint. This little paint up here is like really nice. I do like that. These are like little small paint modes that I appreciate. Save it for after shield. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Because yeah, look at this, the shot that you took, like look how awkward it is for this stringer. I don't know if I take this fight consistently. Again, I just want us to be having a bigger presence. We'll let this play. We'll let you cook a little bit and then. Oh, this is so, I know how chunky it is to play the tent. This feels awful. Holy Tri-Stringer. Because like all throughout these plays, like your teammates need ways to get in. And you your tent provides a really awesome opportunity to do that. Play back up a little bit more here. So again, I want to focus on like the open lanes that we can get value from. So you get this pick, and then you'll get the pop. And then after the pop, you're just kind of like squid rolling and just kind of chilling in this area, waiting for the team to start being able to move forward and get paint. But we want to be helping with the paint, and we want to look to move forward and take these open spaces. So like, you know, this is an open lane that we can look to get our tent through. This is a potential open lane. We also can get all the way over here and have our tent go through this way. But we just want to get the tent through this choke so that our Kraken Roller 50 or 96 and the Wiper are able to move up. And it feels like we're almost trying to play a little bit too stealthy, when I think we just want a bigger presence and more paint available. Because like our teammates, unfortunately, they have some paint over here from the Rainmaker shot, and like our Wiper is able to get paint and like have some lanes and some maneuverability. But like we want to be contributing to this as well. We don't want this Kraken to have to paint their way to move forward and give away their position. If we get a tent that's going along this way that they can just kind of shark in, then they can pick their fights, especially if the tent gets past this area and like back here where they can also like threaten a big play against the people stuck up there. So I would just like to see us like we're kind of sitting in the back lines, and I want us to be a little bit, not that we have to be the person like fighting, but we want to create opportunities for our teammates. And it feels like we're trying to like almost create opportunities for ourselves, when we're definitely a more supportive role in the weapon that we're playing. But again, I like the little bits of paint that you do. I like some of the mines that you're putting. I like the general idea. And yeah, this rotation, I agree. Like this rotation is great, but if you were here before, like think about these fights that happened and think about the fights with your Wiper on the right side, and think how much more opportunities they would have if there was a tent coming down this way. Just something for them to play with. But yeah, good movement here not to get spotted. But again, in this type of spot, I'd like you to keep going back to this left side and keep pressuring the way you were a few seconds ago. Yeah, because the game's kind of happening and you're sitting in the back. That's unfortunate. Yeah, your teammates got picked, so you could have potentially jumped in, but this map's small enough, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, this is I think I like you playing the left side. I don't know if I like us necessarily just going in like that. I think we can lead with a couple of shots with paint just to prevent us from getting jumped on like that. And try to cover the area before. Because the other thing you have to consider in this spot is your teammates picking up Rainmaker. And like they're signaling the enemy team to potentially be like looking at them. So running in at the same time as the Rainmaker through this choke point is like very scary. I don't think Rainmaker should be as bold as they are, but yeah, this is an awkward spot. Alright. Ouch. Yeah, I like the 10 idea there. Good trade. I was gonna say you can definitely jump in here. Nice, now I want to see you create opportunities. Yeah, this type of play, we don't need to like take the fight necessarily by ourselves. Like we have a teammate with us, and like as a tent, we're gonna have a hard time. Like we can't one shot from that distance. Yo, what's up, Cherry? Well, welcome in, welcome in, welcome. Y'all are looking for another very entertaining Splatoon streamer. Cherry is wonderful. But how are you doing? How have you been enjoying the new season? Are there any weapons that you is there anything that you've been specifically interested in? Yeah, no, I'm totally with you, AI. If anyone's falling on my head, I just hold the shield for sure. I like this is where in this type of spot, because you see this person like climbing up. Oh, let me get this troll toilet. We see this person coming up this here. Like it's good to shoot your initial shot onto them, but at this point we should be backing out. But yeah, if we're gonna get a shot out, we should just hold the tent, keep this person in place, and like let the rest of our teammates like get in. Because if you hold a shield out and protect shots from the dapples, it enables your other teammates to be able to get the pick for you. And you want to do as little work as possible. Your teammates are very good slayers. All of them are really good slayers. Two of them have a very difficult time getting in, the 96 and the Kraken Roller. And all of them do a better job at kill pressure. I think you're doing a good job of like staying alive yourself, but I want to see you creating more opportunities for your teammates to have an easier time to go in. And yeah, holding 10 is definitely one way for you to be able to do that. If you one-shot someone from that distance, God was smiling upon you. That's one way of calling someone lucky. I definitely agree. Then in your orange zap era, let's go. Full of paintbrushes going crazy. Yeah, I wish Super Chomp, I'm glad they gave it a buff. I feel like it needs a little bit more, but I haven't messed with it enough. So we'll have to see how that goes. But I'm super hyped for you. Although I hopefully you go back to the Charger. I enjoyed the Charger era of Cherry. But whatever you're enjoying in Splatoon is always most important. I will be playing Zap myself. I'll probably play Grey Zap a little bit more, but I was a Zap main back in Splatoon 2. Yeah, and again, like we're playing defensively here. We want to be very much forward and get value out of our tent. We want to be that meat shield that allows the rest of our team to move in. And we're trying to play a little bit stealthier. Which fortunately our slayers are slaying right now. Oh no. Okay, I can get the pop. Yeah. Okay. I dig the rotation. Good keeping yourself protected. Oh no. That was a dangerous. That was a dangerous Trizuka there. Still in your Charger era, is building up skills and more weapons. I respect that. It's good to have a well-rounded approach to this game. It's hard to be like the best and like fine-tune your skills for every weapon. But if you try out weapons, especially of like different classes and stuff, you end up learning a lot about the game by being able to do that. Because it wasn't until I had a Charger on my team that I really understood like how to punish Chargers. And that was because we would be playing against enemies that were constantly, like we play against teams that are constantly punishing the Charger. And it helped me play against it better by having it on my team. So I think going like Charger and Zap are like two different sides, like they're like polar opposites in a lot of ways. But there's a lot of good lessons that you can take from it all. Yo, welcome in, welcome in. Oh wait, is that a Rito? Is that Tri-Stringer main Arito? Also fellow streamer. If y'all play Tri-Stringer or you just want to see some high level competitive gameplay, definitely check out their stream. I don't know if I've ever beaten them in tournament, but they've definitely beaten us. But very good player. Super strong on Tri-Stringer. I remember we did early scrims against them toward the beginning of the game, and that was the first time that I was just constantly suppressed from the Tri-Stringer. Is super tough, but I hope you're doing well. Hope the games have been going well. Like the rotation to stop the wraparound? Yeah, for sure. But again, in these spots, like after we get that pick, we want to get into the face of the enemy team. We want to like try to move forward in front of this person and get a shield down. And like after this pop, it's like you have like your team, one of your teammates just used Kraken, and then 96 is going to be around as well. Either they're going to jump into you or they're like swimming shortly behind. This is like a great opportunity to just get your tent out and allow the rest of your team to move forward. Even if you don't get the pop, which with Kraken, you actually might be able to fight for the pop. But yeah, it would be really good just to, again, create space and opportunities for the rest of your team. Do you need replay codes? I mean, yeah, definitely. We're trying to keep an organized approach to all this. So if you were able to join that Discord, there's a replay channel in that. But yeah, I would love to go over some really high quality tri-stringer gameplay. I know that there's a couple of tri-stringer mains in the chat that would definitely appreciate that. So I know it's a little bit of a hassle going through it, but that's the vibe. The main thing with tent, shield lets you be in 2 places at once. Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it. That's a really good way of putting it. And again, just giving paint for the rest of your team is going to enable them to be able to like actually pop off. And this is like a good example of the 2 places at once, where we can get a tent. Like our teammates want to like look. Oops, I got a highlighter on instead of the pencil. So our teammates are looking to take fights on this left side, but I also like that you're rotating to the right side just to like make sure that they can't swim through. So I love your idea here, but if we get a tent out this way, again, it just applies pressure and gives these people something to move with. Your roller, if they can like play inside of the tent, it's like busted. Unless they'd add to a bomb. Otherwise, they're super chilling. But if we're going to be aggressive here, I like that we used our tent in this type of spot. But yeah, this is a very cute play with the pop. But, you know, at this point, we have a massive lead. There's a minute left. I'd rather us just, you know, back up a few steps and play a little bit more refined. Just because we can hold control of mid for another minute and it's GG. And taking an aggressive play like this, like the only way that we get value out of this is if we KO them. But we already have a very high probability of winning this game here. So there's certain scenarios where something like this is a little bit, is totally fine. But I don't like the idea. Certain times I'm okay with the idea. The one thing I would mention is your spacing. If you're going to go for a play like this. So after you get this pick here, if you're going to use the Trizuka, back up a little bit. If you're going to hit this, you can hit this, like try to hit it closer to max range. Because they don't have a lot of weapons that can like punish you for being in an open spot. But you just have to like back up a little bit. And we put ourselves at a potential risk of people coming through this way, people jumping down this way, if we're Trizuking as far forward as we're looking to be in this spot, basically. So again, the idea is very cute. I would probably rather us just hold this type of position, you know, either hold up here. You know, we can honestly, if you want to sit back in the mid, we probably can fight for space a little bit farther forward, but I'd rather us either sit in this choke or sit over here and just give a very safe jump for the rest of our team. Because if you go down here and then the rest of your team goes down, there's an opportunity for the enemy team to like wipe you all and then they get to take mid for free. You know, if you needed a really big push at this point, you know, like if this was at like, I don't know what the point value is on this map, maybe like 30 or 20. If this was 25 and you had to get it to like 15, then like going for this play makes sense. But in context, this probably isn't this, you know, very well said. High risk, low reward for sure. Yo, what's up, Smith? Welcome in, welcome in. Sent the replay. Thank you so much. That's super hype. We definitely won't be able to get to it today. But we will be getting to it probably this weekend. Today might be a bit of a shorter stream just because I was going through some stuff early on, but I think tomorrow we're gonna go through quite a few reviews, and obviously this weekend will be super chilling. So I'm excited to get to the gameplay, and also just excited in general to see you continue to push as a player. But yeah, definitely play a little bit safer here. We just want to win the game. It always feels a little bit what's the right word? It's never fun to play very disciplined, but as you continue to improve and as you continue to want to win games, it's important to know when to be disciplined and when to start moving forward and having a better time going for those types of Trizuka plays. And if you're maximizing fun, then that kind of Trizuka play seems like a lot of fun because that thing pops or you get a pick with it, and it's just like you can potentially get the KO, but if this is a competitive game where there's money on the line and everyone's sweating, we want to be very disciplined. How many replays are lined up? I think right now y'all had like incredible response because we just opened it up at the beginning of the stream, and there's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's like 9 reviews already. So we'll probably I'll try to get through like 5 or 6. We'll get through everything that's posted now. We'll definitely be able to get through this weekend, and more. But yeah, it's been super sick. Again, the response and everything. But at the very least, like at a minimum, I'll be doing like, again, I'm probably just going to do one today because I need to get some IRL stuff done before stuff closes for the night. But yeah. I don't know why it took 5 or 9 months for them to add to the game. Yeah, dude, this kid is... I'm so jealous of all the 10 players right now. It looks like so much fun. I will have to play this for a league rotation. AI inspired me. I do like us playing more disciplined here, giving our teammates jumps, but I don't like us holding this ledge back here. Oh, shoot. Instead of like sitting, because like we're sitting close to the wall, I'd rather us be a little bit farther back and looking to potentially pressure with our tent, but just keep painting. Keep paint, hold them in this area. I like the paint that you got up here a little bit earlier, so if you want to keep this painted, this is already painted on the left side, but just keep paint and don't give them an opportunity, because if you sit down here, there's a chance, especially with one of your teammates going down here, they can start climbing this wall. That was a really weird, but yeah, they climb this wall up here and then they have chances to potentially drop on you, and we want to give ourselves as much space as possible. I like the approach that you're taking here. This is good. Again, I'd be careful a little bit behind us. We heard the curling bomb behind us. I always assume, so for these reviews, I'm just assuming everyone's using like their volume and stuff. That's my assumption. But after this pick, we hear the curling bomb behind us. I'm moving forward toward my team here, but I'm also immediately turning around and hopefully getting like a tent out. Like we probably can't get the tent out initially because I want to take space forward, but once we turn around and get a shot out, we get a tent and we kind of defend our team from that play. Just because based off of positionings, like Bo's going to be somewhere on the right side and it looks like coast is clear. If there's anyone else that's pushing from the left side, when you turn around, your teammate should have it covered here. But the immediate threat is the curling bomb and the paintbrush behind us. So it seems like he got caught off guard. But when I hear that, I'm repositioning before I'm getting shots out. But again, here, I'm totally fine with you swimming in. You'll have complete mid control. I like you playing over here, but I don't like you as close to the ledge as you end up being. But like this tin is great. Your spacing here is great. Did they accidentally jump off the map or was that intentional? I can't tell if they gave up or if they were like doing a charge shot and they forgot how it works. Hold on, let me I don't want to embarrass the person on the other team, but I don't know what happened. I have to see. They might have seen their teammates gone and they're not going down with the rest of the ship. Aww. Don't do this. Don't do this. Give your teammates a chance. Don't be that person. Even if the odds are 0.1% chance, 0.001% chance, go for it. Do something. Speaking of do something, good tent gameplay. We love to see it. But I know exactly what you need to cook up in order to get value. Yo, Slim Shazzy. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. If not, please correct me. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate you. Never gonna get to play this in comp. I think there's some interesting opportunities. 96 is gonna be sick, I think. I think there's a wide open door, which, you know, with enough experimentation, and it's gonna narrow a little bit, but I think there's definitely a lot of options that, like a lot of weapon options and combinations of multiple weapons that can actually get a ton of value here. Yo, what's up, Colin? Hi ho, welcome in, welcome in. Gotta get the licenses. Oh no, dude, the tent is so good. Definitely gotta, just for the fun of it, you have to get the tent. It looks like so much fun. Could never play comp because I only play tent. There's definitely, like, I think tent will have a place in the meta. At least it like kind of functions now and it has a good kit. Or at least what I think is a good kit. And the way that you play tent is very much like maximizing value out of it. So if you're going to play a weird weapon, you have to know the ins and outs and be very comfortable in pressure situations. And you're definitely very good at that. A lot of teams could use a tent that plays the way that you do. Truthfully. He was not having it. Yeah, it was unfortunate. That's horrible, yeah. I think tent would be pretty good. Two biggest counters got decently in there. Fair. Tent based, yeah, bad one's the tent coming out. I need it for at least a league rotation. It's so weird how all the kits this time seem pretty viable. Yeah, I mean, part of that is like, it's a newer meta. Like we haven't experimented enough, so everything seems fine. It's also the other way where like, when you are, when everyone's trying out new things, the first like week to first month of the meta is going to be people like trying out new stuff. So everyone's playing lower, on average, lower skilled weapons. So everything's going to be more viable because no one's playing like top tier. I definitely think that the meta is more open than normal, but regardless of the state the meta's in, just having new weapons and having people excited to try new stuff is very much going to make that feeling even more. But I do think we're in a good spot. I do think that, you know, the meta is going to narrow to certain weapons, but I don't know what those weapons are at this point. But I do think if you group different weapons together, there's actually some interesting strategies that'll be there. I think 10 has always been base. People are scared to play it. It also like didn't work. Do you remember when the 10 just like flew in the air? Like you just shot it and went, whoosh, just like flew to the sky. That was my favorite 10. Mainly because I didn't play it, but those clips are so good. Oh man. I hope that someone made it like a minute or two long montage of just a bunch of tent mishaps. I want to go back like in 3 years when I reminisce about the tent at the beginning of this game. I want to go back and see that. All right. So yeah, the biggest thing I saw with your tent is I want you to be big. And by be big, I want you to take space, which you're probably going to be taking space with your with the tent itself. But the biggest thing is that your goal is opportunities. You want to create opportunities. Sorry, I have my water bottle here. I have no arm space. My handwriting is also bad. But you want to create opportunities for the rest of your team. You have 3 very strong slayers. And all of them, or at least these 2, like need paint very badly. And so you want to create opportunities with your paint and with your weapon to allow these people to move in. Because, you know, all these specials here, Kraken and Hammer, like all of those are really big play potential. And in order for your teammates to be in good positions to do that, they need space to be able to move in. And especially something like the Kraken roller, it needs space and it needs paint to move in without being spotted. Because the stealthier that this person can be, the better. And there's a lot of times where you were trying to be the stealthy one as a tent, which depending on the comp, like there may be some viability there, but especially when you have paint hungry, especially these two, but like when your team has, you know, if you have a roller on your team, if you have blasters and stuff that can't really paint for themselves, it's really important that you provide them the opportunities, which some of this goes into being big, but overall you want to know, you want to establish what your role is. And I'm not the, you know, a tent main 100%. So I can't tell you what your role is going to be in every game. You're going to have to adapt, but your role here in this specific game with this comp in this map mode against the team you're playing against is that you want to support. Which some of this you did extremely well. Part of being support is that you want to be painting well. One part you did really good is the stay alive and give jumps. And you want to give jumps to your teammates. Because inevitably they're going to have to feed. They're playing very aggressive weapons. They're going to be feeding all the time. And you did a really good job this game of staying alive. So definitely kudos. There's a couple of spots, like there's that one spot here where you probably you had time to back out and you were like sharking instead. But there's also spots where you were playing around this specific ledge over here. And you're like playing a very narrow, tight angle where I'd much rather you like spread out. Like I loved your positioning and the way you played over here. And I'd like to see you kind of default to this a little bit more. But just this is what I mean by like being big. You just like, you want to take up this space and say, hey, I'm over here. Like try to get me. I'm a tent player. Try to get me. And if they go for you, you know, if this person takes a rail and tries to go for like this incredible play on you, just get your 10 out and let your teammates clean up. Your teammates put themselves in really good spots to clean up. And sometimes you put yourself in very needless risk when you could have just played safely around tent and let them do the slaying. But mechanically, I think you played this very, very well. Very, very well. It's just knowing your role and how you can make an impact with the tools that you have. You know, how do I put in mines and put that into perspective? How do I get, you know, where should I throw my tent out in order for the rest of my team to be able to push with it? And so like these long lanes and even when you're pushing in, like these lanes in mid, like all of these areas are ways, all these are opportunities for your roller to push in and get by an enemy team. Have your wiper go in and get a one shot. Have 96 be able to continue to suppress them, and they can hold, you know, they can hold their own wall. So once the tent's gone, they've moved forward, they can throw down a wall. And now they're able to play more forward, and when they get a wall down, that means the rest of your team's able to continue to keep pushing. So that's what I'd like to see you do. Some of this you did really good, like little, like this was a very tiny cute play, but you got like one shot out of your tent and you literally paint. I didn't even know it was possible. You painted this entire area with a one shot of paint, and it was like just super good because like this bow tried to get on top of here and they were just stuck in your paint, and your team was able to get a free pick from it. So a lot of this you did a really good job of. It's just you want to do this for the entire time. Last thing I'll say, which I think this is more important on average, but I just want to mention it in terms of discipline. I swear, every time I rate discipline and I try to spell it, it looks weird. Hopefully I spelled it correct. Oh, when your team has a big lead, you know, I would say, like, I don't want you to never take risk, but I would say take appropriate risk. And when your team, when there's a minute left and the Rainmaker's sitting over here and you got it to 1, it's okay for you to just, like, you know, focus more on the support role. Stay alive, give jumps, hold down mid. You already had mid painted, so you were chilling there, but try to be that kind of presence on the map versus like going for this massive Slayer. Like, there's going to be opportunities in games for you to get your Trizuka out and like carry the game through the Trizuka. But when your team, the best way to think about it is that, like, the more desperate the situation, the more risk that you have to take. So like, if there's only 30 seconds left and you need a push, like at a certain point, you're going to have to take some degree of risk. Like, you can't play discipline when you're losing and there's not a lot of time left, or if you're losing really big, you know, like at certain points you'll have to take risk. So it's not to say you never take risk, but just do it at the appropriate times. But this is more like as you continue to climb. Once you like start climbing and you're playing in like X rank and stuff, this discipline is gonna matter a lot more, because as you play against better people, when you make those types of mistakes, the better players are able to punish you a lot quicker and a lot more effectively. But yeah, just understanding your role, and your role is going to change slightly and deviate slightly depending on the weapons that you play with. So you have to, like, Tent's going to be in general a little bit more supporty and has the defensive tools to stay alive for a lot of like long time. But depending on like the team that you're playing with, you're going to have to continue to reevaluate and continue to kind of think about what your role is in any given match. So it's a good practice to do. Like, there's very general roles that you'll want to consider, but you know, depending on like certain matches will have you doing very specific things, because this game will throw you with some weird comps, and it's important for you to know how to adapt. So overall, really good stuff. You keep playing, you'll definitely continue climbing. And if you can fix the, you know, try to find opportunities to just be a very dominant presence when the game allows you to be a dominant presence against a lot of these weapons that have a hard time dealing with shield. Suction bomb, pretty good at it, but outside of that, they're going to struggle if they have a tent in their face. Otherwise, super good stuff. And again, thank you so much for the replay code. And what I always like to do, just because it's fun, before we go, we'll check the stats. 11 and 6, pretty solid. Yeah, we can see that our teammate was definitely slaying here. And you can also see that they died quite a bit, which is, like, to be fair, you know, like that's kind of expected. But when you see weapons that die a lot, usually there's an opportunity to enable them to do whatever gameplay that they have. Like, it's not bad for them to have these death numbers, especially in a mode like Rainmaker, but you know, for the Kraken roller especially, like 13 deaths is pretty high, but it's like kind of fine. But you know, if you're going through your games and you see, oh, like someone died 13 times, that's a good thing for you to evaluate and say, you know, oh, you know, they died 13 times, which means they were trying to go in quite a bit. And then you can think about your role as a tent. Did I, you know, can I work with this weapon? Can I work with the roller to like allow them to accomplish their goal? Which, if they're dying 13 times, it probably means that they're trying to get, you know, in the face of the enemy team. They're constantly running at the enemy team. And that's where it's like, oh yeah, like if I get my tent, if I use my tent and I play around the roller and I give them opportunities, like if I put the tent and have it go in a direction that it can get to the enemy team, then that can enable my roller to like play well. And, you know, maybe you give them opportunities and they don't use them properly. Like you can enable teammates and then they have bad games and it just kind of happens. But as you're looking at the stats, those are good things to kind of keep in mind, especially when you play like a support type role. Because you might see a blaster on your team that goes like 2 and 9 in a game. And it's like, oh, 2 and 9, like, oh, this blaster like fed and did horrible. But instead of thinking about it like, oh, we're going to blame the blaster, you can be like, oh, like maybe there's an opportunity as a support to be able to make their lives a little bit easier and figure out ways to do that. But overall, I think you played this pretty dang well. So good stuff, good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, all good stuff must come to an end, which hopefully this stream was a good experience for people. But yeah, we'll definitely be at it. I will be doing way more consistent streams. Super excited for the new season. Super excited to grind league powers. We did a little bit of oh yeah, we get to check our league power. I forgot about that. Oh, it's right there. Oopsie. How do we do? How do we do? How do we do? I think we got silver. Oh, I'll take a silver. That's pretty respectable. We did some quads. I will totally take the silver here. We had to play against Perfect Zone Supremacy as not an easy fight, but we overall did very well. So I'm proud of y'all. Oops. Anyways, that is going to be the stream, but the good times, good fun don't have to end. As you're playing through in the new season, if you have any codes that you would like to get reviewed, we have a separate Discord now, and I appreciate everyone kind of working with me on, you know, why we're taking a more centralized approach to doing review codes. And oh, we got to change the ordering of this. By creation time. Does that fix it? Nice. Okay. So yeah, I appreciate you all, and we will continue to kind of work through all of this. But anyone at any point, feel free to drop a review code in there. If I already review your code, so like I just reviewed Susie's code, for example, I would like for them to take time, you know, kind of go through working on that support role, work on being a little bit bigger, working on the discipline in games where you have a lot of leads. And when you feel like you've played the game enough and have practiced enough and have demonstrated that you've kind of learned in everything, then I would love for people to submit another review code. I want this to be a continual learning process. The one thing that I would ask, so there, you know, there's people that have submitted codes already, which again, super very much appreciated. While your code's still in queue, I would ask for you not to submit another replay code while you're still waiting for the previous one to be reviewed, only because I want to give you an opportunity to, you know, get some feedback, work on that, and then submit the other code after that. So, you know, some people have asked like, oh, like, can we submit multiple reviews? Like the goal over time is that, you know, you get yourself consistently reviewed and we're consistently working, and hopefully, you know, you see some benefits out of it, and hopefully your gameplay and your rank or whatever it is you're trying to improve, hopefully you are able to see that as well in all of those things. So that's the overall goal. And yeah, so I appreciate you all. And again, this type of configuration will be continually doing it. Whenever you do submit a code, I will ping you that we're going over your code live if you want to check it in live or check it out live. I will, and different coaches and analysts will do it differently. So if you really like the way that I do it, in the subject of the review, just mention, or just somewhere in the code, ideally in the subject, but wherever, just kind of mention that you want me to review it if you want me to review it. But, you know, we do all of the reviews live. So after this, I need to upload this to my VODs channel. I have a VODs YouTube channel that I post all of my streams, that way that it's easy to keep track of them. So if you ever miss a stream, it'll be there in full now and to the future. Additionally, some more shorter form content I'm trying to do on the main channel. So if anyone's interested in more shortened versions of the reviews, where I'm trying to get them to under like between 15 and 20 minutes, because normally they go about an hour, maybe even an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on the situation. And I try to cut those down to like the most important bits. And if you enjoy that content, there's other like map guides and other ideas for more improvement content, whether it be voiceover my gameplay, or whether it be, you know, this is how you win a specific map, or like these are the positions that you should sit on a certain map if you're playing, you know, a blaster versus a shooter versus a charger. Well, I have some things in the works for all that. So I'll be having a lot more bigger plans on the main channel. So if anyone is interested in that, your support is always appreciated. These reviews will always be free. And like I was saying a while back, I want to continue to give back. So if I get to a point where I am able to make some money throughout all the free support through subscriptions and follows and all the other fun stuff, my goal is to pass that along to you all. There's been other reviewers in other games that have like given review codes to people that make active improvements, and that's my goal in the Splatoon scene. I would love to give you all a gift card to listen to the reviews, take the feedback, make those changes, and see yourself, you know, see the changes that make you a better player. But in the meantime, I'm going to send you all over to Hammer, who I would imagine is probably playing the Paintbrush currently. They are a brush one-trick competitive player, super chill, super good time, have made some really cool community clips and montages on their YouTube channel. So if you're interested in those, definitely check it out. But that's it for me. I'll be back tomorrow, and we will kind of keep going at it. I still need to get X rank, so eventually I will unlock X rank, but I would also like to, you know, continue along with the league and everything else. So again, appreciate you all. Stay hydrated, which I need to do here in a second. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, enjoy yourself. It's the new season, a lot of new content. Don't try to sweat a little bit, but make sure that you're still actively being kind to yourself, to your teammates, and you know, we're all trying to learn this game together. So thank you. Take it easy, Fizzy Bomb. We will definitely be doing a TC rotation soon. Don't you worry, my friend. Hopefully you're able to have fun with this TC rotation. But take care, and have a good night. I should probably do the review before I cancel or stop the stream. That way it doesn't ruin anything, and I think we're good.